6 loved ones, close friends, family members, and to be able to go out on the court and do what he does and no one even talk about it and no one even really know about it, I already had so much respect for him, but I have a greater appreciation for him where I understand, and for so many years I never believed that Damian Lillard was going to leave Portland. I think the tipping point here, 2 things. One, not only scoring 55 points this year in the playoffs in that classic game up against Denver. You got C.J. McCollum stepping out of bounds. Robert Covington couldn't finish a putback dunk. I've said this so many times. Carmelo couldn't hit a big shot down the stretch in that game. I know Melo is now with the Lakers. I think that was the wake-up call that it's not going to work. He's not going to win in Portland. Now, I totally get what you're saying because all throughout the years, and go, I'm staying in Portland. But this year, this offseason, we've heard a different tone from Damian Lillard. I haven't made a firm decision yet when people are talking about how he requested a trade or he wants out or he's going to inform the team that he wants out. I'm in Portland for now. I just wonder, and this guy wants to win. I don't think anyone questions that. But I think he's starting to realize for the first time in his career that he's not going to win in Portland. I think he'll give Chauncey Billups a chance. I do think by the end of this year, though, and when we get into next offseason, he will start.
Presents high school football from first down to touchdown. Every big play, you'll hear it live. Feel the victory. The path to a state title is here. The high school game of the week, right here on OKC's CBS Sports Radio, 105.3.
Good evening, football fans of Oklahoma. Welcome to the KINB High School Game of the Week. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers. Right here on KINB CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. I want to thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. We've got a really good non-district matchup for you tonight between Class 2A, number 7 ranked Millwood Falcons, taking on the Class 3A, number 4 ranked Heritage Hall Chargers. We're broadcasting live from Charger Stadium right here on the campus of Heritage Hall. And we're in for a heck of a game this evening. I'm here to tell you, I'm really excited about it. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Josh Swickey, along with my color commentator, Mr. Dillon Tribble, who's standing right next to me. Dillon, how you feeling right now, man? And what's your initial thoughts on the game tonight between Millwood and Heritage Hall?
Swick, I am feeling pretty good other than this heat, but I am really excited. This is a huge matchup between 2 heavyweights in the state of Oklahoma. They're both really well known for winning state titles in Oklahoma. I think each school has 7 state championships in the sport of football, so that is a lot of winning. They've been doing it for a long time.
And that's just in the past, 5-6 years. They're both teams are really competitive. And I'm really excited about it. You talk about the heat. Is that going to be a factor today?
I think it is, because both these teams, they have a lot of players that are playing both ways. So it being the first game for both teams, conditioning is going to be crucial, especially with all these guys going both ways. We'll just wait and see how the fourth quarter looks. Who knows? I don't know who's going to win the game. Both teams got a lot of athletes, so it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, well, it's important that they stay well hydrated, and there's a ton of trainers out here kind of looking over them. So it's certainly going to be an interesting game. We'll talk more as we go forward. For the record, you're in tune to the High School Game of the Week pregame show, sponsored by First Security Bank. We are right around 30 minutes away from kickoff between Millwood and Heritage Hall on this hot September evening here at Charger Stadium in Oklahoma City. Feel free to come out and watch the game this evening, but if not, keep us tuned in. KINB CBS Sports Radio on 105.3, because we'll be here all night giving you the live action play-by-play. We're going to take a real quick break, and when we come back, we're going to break down the game tonight, highlight some of the players and coaches, and Dylan's going to give us the keys to the game for both teams when we return. So don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week pregame show, sponsored by First Security Bank on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
When you choose your degree at Mid-America Christian University, you're putting a plan in place that can mean greater success and a better life.
They were on a mission to help them succeed, which I never thought I would see in higher education.
And MACU will help you every step of the way, but it's your degree, it's your plan, and it can be life-changing.
If I ever needed anything, they're always there for me. I've seen it at other schools where they really don't care about the students.
There are dozens of degrees to choose from, and each one will be designed specifically for you to fit your busy schedule. Choose one night a week or 100% online.
The other universities have online programs, but I don't feel like they cater to adults the way MACU does.
Start today. Go to macu.edu. That's macu.edu. Mid-America Christian University. Your degree, your career, your way.
It's apparent that this is the right place to be.
It's been tough talking to my doctor about constipation with belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. I finally laid all my symptoms out there and how they keep coming back. She said I may have irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. We agreed it's time to try something different.
Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives. It lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. There could be more to your story with IBS-C. Visit a doctor in person or online. Say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. Sponsored by Abbey and Ironwood Pharmaceuticals.
Looking for a great career? Metro Tech has the training you need for jobs in high demand. In 10 months, you can become a drafting technician, medical assistant, electronics tech, legal assistant, eye care tech, or barber. Earn critical certifications taught by industry experts in many career fields. Metro Tech provides real skills for real life that prepares you for that first day of work. Financial aid is available for those qualified. Enroll now to gain a competitive edge for your future. Metro Technology Centers, preparing for life.
Orthopedic injuries happen when you're active, not when you're just sitting at a desk. That's why you need access to injury care 24/7, and it's now available at the Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at the SSM Health St. Anthony Healthplex in North OKC. Walk in or schedule online at ssmhealth.com/injury clinic. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, now you can skip the ER, but not the expertise at the 24/7 Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
First Security Bank and Trust Company proudly serves our community and believes we have the responsibility to help it prosper. Bank with people you know and trust, right here in our community. First Security Bank and Trust offers customized personal, small business, and commercial financial products and services to meet your specific needs. To discuss your personal or business needs, visit us today at 1541 Northeast 23rd Street or give us a call at 405-424-4341 or visit our website at www.fsbokc.com. First Security Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the High School Game of the Week pregame show, sponsored by First Security Bank, right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
First Security Bank has been servicing Oklahoma City for over 4 decades and would like to be your community bank. Learn more at fsbokc.com for First Security Bank.
Hey, again, I'm your CBS Sports Radio play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick, along with my color commentator, Mr. Dillon Tribble. We'll be here all night long, broadcasting tonight's game of the week between Millwood and Heritage Hall. Dillon, let's go ahead and start talking about the visiting team first, the mighty Millwood Falcons. You know, head coach Darwin Franklin has just done an incredible job during his tenure with Millwood. He's won 2 state championships, going back-to-back in 2016 and 2017. And, you know, he's just graduated so many players that have gone on to play football collegiately and some even professionally, a la Cameron Batson of the Tennessee Titans. What are your thoughts on the Millwood Falcons this year?
Well, per usual, they're loaded with athletes. No surprise there at all. They've been producing big-time athletes for decades. And the key to their team on offense is Rick Hunt Jr. He's a quarterback. He's 5'11", 180 pounds, and he's only a junior. Last season, he threw for 9 touchdowns. He rushed for 1,215 yards with 14 touchdowns on the ground. If that doesn't tell you everything you need to know about the man, I don't know what will.
Yeah, great points. You know, Ricky Hunt Jr. is the leader on this offense. And if you kind of look back to Millwood last year, they went 6-2. It was a very tumultuous 2020 season. You know, they probably would have done better had it not been for the COVID pandemic, and they had to cancel some games and weren't able to reschedule them. But this year things are looking much better for the Falcons offensively. Like I said, they returned 6 starters. Ricky Hunt is just a dangerous dual-threat quarterback. He's going to look to improve on his numbers, not only tonight but this year as a whole. He's got 2 really good weapons, wide receivers, Bailey Brown and Asher Earl. Brown had over 300 yards total offense with 4 touchdowns, and Asher Earl accounted for over 100 yards and a touchdown. Both players have a lot of experience and will be key offensively for the Falcons. Now, when Ricky Hunt isn't rushing or throwing the football, we should look for sophomore running back Micho Levine. He's probably going to get the majority of the carries. He's 6'2", 196 pounds. Tough to bring down if you're a defensive player, so keep an eye on him. He's got a bright future ahead. Junior Carlos Strong is the anchor along that offensive line. The Falcons like to run behind him as much as possible. He does a great job blocking. So that's kind of your Millwood offense in a nutshell. Let's switch it up and talk Millwood defense, Dillon. They basically run that 4-3 base defense. They're physical. They're aggressive at the line of scrimmage, and they fly to the football. Coach Darwin Franklin, made mention that he's got several players going both ways again this year.
Oh yeah,
just like you said.
And as far as their defense, they got 2 guys on that defensive line that are just monsters. Carlos Strong, he starts on the O-line as well, but him and his buddy Alonzo Henderson. This duo was unstoppable last season. Strong had 52 tackles and 2 sacks, and Henderson had 88 tackles and 9 sacks, and also an interception on the defensive line.
That's a lot for interior defense. That's a
lot. It's crazy.
Yeah, they'll be relied upon heavily tonight to defend against that Heritage Hall offensive line. And, we talk about both way players. Micho Levine's going to play running back, but he's also going to play linebacker. We're also going to see Bailey Brown play corner as well as wide receiver, and you don't see this very much, but quarterback Ricky Hunt is going to play defense as well. Now, they've got him in kind of like a hybrid position. He may line up in linebacker some and safety some, so it just depends on where they've got him lined up, but he's going to be on the defensive side of the floor, on the defensive side of the ball, and he's also going to be the quarterback on offense. So,
man, that
a lot on the shoulders of that.
That tells me this kid is not afraid of contact. Obviously, he's playing defense, so that just means on offense, when he's running the ball, he might try to take your head off.
Yeah, with the temperature being so hot, it's crucial the Falcons stay hydrated. Fatigue, I think Dillon mentioned it. Fatigue might be a concern tonight. We might see some cramps from both teams, actually, so it's something to keep in mind as we go further into the game. That's a Millwood today at Heritage Hall.
Oh, yeah.
Here today at Heritage
Last
Hall.
week somewhat felt like a rivalry game just because the tensions were so high, but I'm happy to be here. I love watching football. I love talking football. I talk football nonstop as Swick is learning. And Hall and Millwood tonight.
Yeah, and earlier in our pregame broadcast, we kind of broke down the Millwood Falcons and talked about head coach Darwin Franklin. And they're in the middle of doing the national anthem right now. But let's go ahead and get into some Heritage Hall football. You know, their head coach is Brett Bogert. He's a three-time state championship head coach here at Heritage Hall. He won 2 in 3A and 1 in 4A, and now they're back down to 3A. They were 11-2 last year, lost in the semifinals of the playoffs, close game to Lincoln Christian, just by a touchdown. It was so tremendously close, and as usually, Heritage Hall games are, if they lose, they very rarely get blown out. But this year they're going to try and get back to the state championship game. They run a multiple spread offense that puts the ball in their in the hands of their playmakers. They really utilize them well. They bring back senior Will Pake, quarterback. He got a lot of experience there at the end of the year when Robert Imbro went down. And that experience is going to benefit him tremendously going into this year, and it starts tonight against Millwood. Luckily, he's got 2 really good wide receivers to get the ball to. Senior Ori Walker. Senior Gavin Freeman. Freeman's a 5'9", 180-pound wide receiver. Has tremendous hands, quick feet, and just can cut on a dime. He's so versatile. He'll hold several scholarship offers to Division I schools. So look for him to have a major impact on the game tonight. Junior running back River Faulkner. He's also going to play linebacker for the Chargers. He'll get a big chunk of the carries today at running back. He rushed for over 400 yards and 7 touchdowns in 2020. Coach Bogert said he's just gotten bigger and stronger over the offseason. He's really excited about what he's bringing to the table this year. Heritage Hall returns 2 important pieces to their offensive line. Seniors Gavin Wilson and Mason Georgia. These guys love contact. They love to battle in the trenches. They're prepared to do all the dirty work. All the dirty making this offense successful, and they'll have their hands full tonight. That's for sure.
That they will, and I just love the trenches, man. Dirty is an understatement for it down there in the trenches. You can get away with a lot, but it is really physical every night, and then you got really physical players on both sides of the ball for both of these teams. But I am just looking forward to this matchup because Gavin Wilson and Mason Georgia, they are just fantastic. However, they have 3 new starters on this O-line, so that is one of the key matchups I'm excited about, is these 3 new starters on the O-line versus these beasts of defensive linemen for Millwood. That's going to be a heck of a matchup.
Absolutely, you're right. I mean, you're right. I mean, these starters along the offensive line are going to get baptized tonight. That's for sure. But let's flip the script and talk some Heritage Hall defense. The Charger defense returned 6 starters from last year, led by a beast. A linebacker, senior Brigham Evans, 6'3", 205. He's got scholarship offers to D1 schools as well as Ivy League schools to play football. He had 86 tackles and 2 forced fumbles last year. He's going to be their captain of their defense this year.
Yeah, and actually I looked up that he has a current offer from the University of Chicago.
That's right, as well as a couple others. But that's a great school to start off with. Senior Nick Keith is also making strides in the offseason. He's shifting between linebacker and safety. He's adding depth to both positions. Overall, defensively, Heritage Hall likes to play aggressive. The name of their game is putting pressure on the quarterback, letting the chips fall where they may. That's their mantra. This will be the 4th time in 4 years that Heritage Hall plays Millwood. The Chargers have won 3 of those 4 games, including winning last year's matchup 20-6 at LW Good Stadium. Brigham Evans had 12 tackles in that game. Gavin Freeman had 9 tackles on defense and caught 2 passes for 14 yards. Both of those guys are obviously, we've talked about it, but they're back tonight. They're going to play. But that kind of concludes our high school game of the week. Pre-game show, sponsored by First Security Bank. We've got about 8.5 minutes. Let's say 8.5 minutes away from kickoff. We're going to take a real quick break. When we return, it's going to be game time. We're going to be ready to go. So stick around. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week. Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
I'm Demetria Lucas for the Gold Series Hair Repair Collection. As a podcast host, author, and cultural critic, I tell stories that give Black women a voice. Because if we don't tell our own story, someone else will. My hair tells my story too, so I want it to be fabulous and healthy. The Gold Series Hair Repair Collection works as hard as you do. It's designed to reduce breakage by 50% for 2 times stronger hair. Gold Series. We work hard while you work wonders.
James here with Boomer Kia. Heard this before? Location, location, location. There's one location for the best deals on a brand new Kia. Boomer Kia. Go to boomerkia.com, click the iFree check banner, and get pre-approved instantly, all without hurting your credit. Then get to Boomer Kia off I-240 in South OKC.
Here's what real gamers have to say about Newcastle Casino.
I just love to win. Who doesn't? Real players know how to sense the machines that are going to pay. It's really, really real.
My very first time I came here, I won the $10,000 jackpot.
Don't miss Mermaid Moolah at Newcastle with a chance to share at $20,000 every Friday.
It's all about having a good time.
When I win, I think half the casino knows it.
Hi, I'm T.W. Shannon, CEO of Chickasaw Community Bank. Not only have we been named one of the American Bankers Association's best community banks, but we are also recognized as one of the top places to work by the Oklahoman. In these trying times, we have continued to prosper by actively seeking dynamic talent to join our team. Be sure to check out our website at ccb.bank for more information. Chickasaw Community Bank, building better lives for everyone.
Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, Thursday edition. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. I'm Jay Swick. Right next to me, Mr. Dillon Tribble. We're here to broadcast the Thursday game of the week, Heritage Hall and Millwood. We're broadcasting live right here at Charger Stadium on the campus of Heritage Hall. They've got it set up over here on the visitor side tonight, and the fans are coming in. And the teams are about to run out onto the field. It's going to be a heck of a matchup tonight, Dillon. I'm excited for it.
Oh, I am as well. And, you know, I am as well. As a kid in high school, when you're getting ready to run through that banner and take on an opponent that is a rivalry game, you get the chills when you play in these type of games. You get the chills when you play in these type of games. If you don't get hyped up for a rivalry game, you should not be putting pads and helmet on.
Amen to that. Amen to that. A rivalry that I feel like has been developing over the past few years. Heritage Hall has won 3 out of the last 4. But Millwood does have a victory. I think it's 2017. But
team.
They're looking to get revenge tonight, and it's going to be really interesting. I got to ask, what music did you listen to get ready for a football game?
Well, I went to Midwood City, so we listened to a lot of rap. And at that time when I played, Lil Wayne was up and coming, so we listened to a lot of Lil Wayne, and our go-to song was "Sky Is the Limit."
Sky is the Limit by Lil Wayne.
Can't go wrong.
I'm not even familiar with that song. I'm not even familiar with that song. DJ at 103.5, and I don't recall that. That's interesting. I listened to a lot of Metallica. Metallica and Korn.
I like it.
Growing up.
I like it.
Playing football. The captains are out onto the field. Captains from Millwood is number 1, Bailey Brown. Number 28, Ricky Hunt. Number 12, Isaiah Leonard. And number 2, Iverson McElwee. And the captains for Heritage Hall is number 7, Brigham Evans, the linebacker we talked about. I'm trying to see the numbers here. Number 4, Will Pake, who's the quarterback for Heritage Hall. And I believe that's Gavin Freeman, number 6, over there on the right. No, that's 50. Over there on the right. 56. Gavin Wilson. 56. Gavin Wilson is one of the captains for Heritage Hall. We are about 2.5 minutes away from kickoff. Again, the teams are about to run out onto the field. The music's playing. The people are filling up the stands. It's really a beautiful evening. Once the sun is finally starting to go down, people. It's not as hot as it was 30 minutes ago. So feel free to make it out here. Heritage Hall campus, Charger Stadium. But if not, keep us tuned in. We're going to give you all the action all night long. And we want to thank everybody listening online at KINB.com and also through our app, stream by PPBC, which is free to download on your Android iPhones. We definitely appreciate that. And you can click on the YouTube link and watch the game. Easy. And you can not only watch the game, but you can hear Dillon and I commentate.
Yes, sir. You know, when you played, didn't it feel like a privilege when the coach would pick you out to be a captain for a game?
Oh, yeah. I was definitely a captain my senior year, and it was a huge privilege. It was an honor, especially when it's voted upon by your team.
Oh, yeah. And that just shows that the coach has seen a lot of leadership qualities in you, and that you have put in a lot of hard work to get where you're at in your football career.
Heritage Hall is running out onto the field carrying the United States of America flag. And here comes Millwood. You know, I've called games for both for several years now. And I feel like Millwood has more kids out in football this year. Last year, COVID just decimated. The sport. It was really a tough year of football last year. There was no question about it. And Millwood didn't have as many players last year. They've got way more this year, and it's just so refreshing to see. Heritage Hall has a ton of kids too. Heritage Hall's lost some senior leadership, and Robert Embro, Melvin Swindle, a lot of those guys are gone. So it's time that they reload. They reload. People brought out the cowbell. People brought out on the Millwood side. Over here on the Millwood side,
that you were at a high school football team.
That's right.
Dedicated fans.
That's right. There's nothing wrong with more cowbell. There's nothing wrong.
My mom used to bring a cowbell to my games.
I don't care what anybody said. Millwood has sent their kickoff team out onto the field. Heritage Hall won the toss and chose to receive. Millwood is kicking south to Heritage Hall, and I'm trying to see who's the Heritage Hall, and of course it's going to be Gavin Freeman, who's just got some really good Wes Welker attributes. He's so fast. He's a little bit undersized, but he's great balance and can cut on a dime. He's got great vision on a dime and he sees where the opening is going to be before it's there. All right, we've gotten the go-ahead We've got the go-ahead from the referee. And the kick is off. And Freeman's going to get it. And 30's going to get it. Take it to the 40. Take it to the 50. 40. 45. 40. 50. 45. 40. That's a good 50-yard return. It's a good 50-yard return for Gavin Freeman. 50-yard return for Gavin Freeman. They're going to get the ball on the Millwood side.
Number 80,
right around
Millwood.
the 37-yard, right around the 30.
Asher from Millwood. He just made a touchdown-saving tackle, in my opinion.
Gavin Freeman is a preseason All-State kick returner, so they are lucky that he didn't take that all the way. So Heritage Hall's offense led by Will Pake. Senior quarterback for Heritage Hall. Getting the play call in from the coach, and they broke the huddle. Millwood running that 4-3 defense. Have a bunch of different looks. Shotgun formation. Bunch set. Ball is snapped. They're going to toss it to Gavin Freeman. Who gets a few yards before he's brought down. By number 64.
And number 45, Alonzo Henderson, one of those defensive linemen that's just going to eat all night, I have a feeling.
And number 64 is Damian Walker. Shotgun formation, but a bunch set. They're all really tight-knit, close together. Freeman's in motion. Pake gets the ball, hands off to the running back. He tries to find a hole, goes 3 or 4 yards, and then he's brought down. I guess that was probably closer to 5 yards. He was tackled by Ricky Hunt, number 28.
That's a quarterback wearing number 28?
Yep.
That is awesome. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Quarterback, he can running back, he can wide receiver if he has to. Whatever you need Ricky Hunt to do, he will do. So that's first down. No, that's third and one. That's third and one. Third and one, ball is snapped. Bootleg left, Pake's looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Hit the hands.
Swick, he was
number 2, Ori Walker.
He was heavily pressured by Alonzo Henderson. That man was coming in there hot.
He did get the ball off, and it hit Ori in the hand, but it was a little bit behind him. So they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. Shotgun formation. Diamond set. There's 2 running backs. Quarterback sneak up the middle, but they're going to call for a flag. I think it's on the offense. False start against Heritage Hall.
They got too excited.
And so that really changes things. There's a difference between 4th and 1 and 4th and 6. And so Heritage Hall is in a 4th and 6 situation. Will Pake is still in at quarterback. Could do a quick kick. Possibly. Bunch set. Shotgun formation. Ori Walker in motion. Gavin Freeman in motion. Ball is snapped. Bootleg right. He's throwing left. No, he's still got it. He's throwing away. Incomplete. Too much pressure by those Millwood Falcons.
I had a feeling they were going to be getting through there a lot, and they showed that on this first drive. Prince Gabriel was back there, and he was putting heavy pressure on that quarterback.
Millwood is going to take over on downs. Great defensive presence by the Falcons. Really made some key tackles there. Especially when it was second, when they got on 3rd and 1.
Oh, yeah.
3rd and 1.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what Ricky Hunt's going to do out here. I'm excited to watch this guy play.
So Ricky Hunt's getting the call from Darwin Franklin. He runs out on the field, is relaying the play to his teammates. I see number 1 Bailey Brown going to line up outside. You've got to put a hat on him. He's just so fast. And you've got 71 Carlos Strong there, playing along the offensive line. Oh, they're going to rule it intentional grounding by Will Pake. So they're going to move the football
Yeah, that's going to get
closer to the end zone to benefit
a lot better field position. Not that they need it, but it always helps. Not that they need it, but it always helps.
They are now lined up.
Yeah, they're
right
now lined
midfield,
up
the 47-yard line.
47-yard line.
And it's going to be twins left. Shotgun formation.
Shotgun formation.
Ricky Hunt in his quarterback. Snaps it high. He's going to hand off to 45. He gets some yards. Gets a first down. Gets an 11-12-yard carry. An 11-12-yard carry for number 45. Alonzo Henderson, who plays along the defensive line, but he's also going to play a little running back.
This kid is looking like a beast already in this game. It's only a couple minutes into the first quarter. He is a really, pretty built, pretty running back. It's pretty amazing. Shotgun formation, twins left. Ball is snapped. He's going to hand off to Henderson again up the middle. Who's quickly tackled. I see Brigham Evans is in there. Number 33. Number 33. That was just a solid group.
On the tackle as well. We'll see where they mark the ball. It was kind of a dog pile tackle.
I think they gave him the first wick.
Did they? Okay. So, yeah, they're on the 36-yard line. Still 0-0, but Millwood is starting to move the ball. Up the field. Shotgun formation. Three receivers split. Two in the short side of the field. They're going to long snap. Catches the snap and then has to throw it away.
If you don't have that,
it was ruled an incomplete pass, but we got a flag on the play. Wow. I'm not sure what the flag is because it was kind of late. Could we see an intentional ground on the Millwood side?
Possibly.
On the Millwood side.
It wouldn't surprise me. But if your quarterback is not that athletic, that is a fumble and possibly a scoop and score for Heritage Hall.
99% happened, but Ricky Hunt was able to back up and make an incredible catch as a quarterback to catch the snap. And then was able to get rid of it before he got tackled.
That's just an athlete.
So it's against Millwood. It's against Millwood. It's a 15-yarder. Not sure what the play call was.
That yardage they just got from Heritage Hall, they just kicked right back to the Chargers, and they're back to where they originally were for that penalty on Heritage Hall.
Yeah, second down and 25 for the Millwood Falcons. Could be an unsportsmanlike penalty of some kind that we missed the signal for. Shotgun formation, three receivers split, two to the wide side of the field. Bailey Brown lined up here down to the short side of the field. Ball is snapped. Hunt looking to run. He gets tackled. Looking to run. I think that's a 1-yard loss. It was a 1-yard loss. It was for the quarterback. It was well pursued by the Heritage Hall defense. It's going to be third and long. It's going to be third and long for the Millwood Falcons.
Yeah, River Faulkner, he just made a good, coachable tackle right there on the play.
And Rivers, one of those two-way players, he's also going to see time at running back. Okay, third and long, 3rd and 25 for the Millwood Falcons. Three receivers split. Shotgun formation, one running back in the backfield. Ball is snapped. We've got a flag. This is the first game for both teams, and I think we've seen false starts, penalties. Some laundry out on the field, and that's going to happen on these first games. Trying to develop some rhythm. It does tend to happen. But it's going to be 3rd down and 30. For the Millwood Falcons.
Do they call that a country mile?
Yes, that would constitute as country. 100%. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. Hunt's looking to throw. Bootlegs left. Has to turn his body and throw. Was that an interception by Gavin Freeman?
It sure was, Swick.
No, we've got this referee over here saying the ball hit the ground.
Oh, man. It really looked like it from our angle.
It's going to be 4th down. I'm expecting Millwood to punt the football here. I know Heritage Hall's side of their stands isn't happy about it. Unfortunately, we don't have high school football in the state of Oklahoma? I don't know many high schools that do.
I don't know many.
Maybe in Texas.
Yeah, maybe so.
Maybe in Texas.
Yeah, maybe so.
Millwood is going to punt the football.
Millwood is going to punt the football.
Punt almost blocked, but it was
up. Punt almost blocked.
Very well kicked and took a Millwood bounce. Heritage Hall's going to take over.
Heritage Hall's going to take over.
Right around the 25-30 yard line. We'll see where they mark the football. But they've got a ways to go.
They've got a ways to go.
My man Alonzo Henderson, he does it all. He just punted for Millwood. He does it all. He just punted for Millwood.
Yeah, he's a running back. He's a defensive lineman.
He's a running back. He's
him like Ricky Hunt. They can do a multitude of things. Heritage Hall is trying to have a little bit better series. Have a little bit better did to start the game. It was 3 and out earlier. Actually 4 and out because they went for it on fourth down. Shotgun formation. Brigham Evans is in motion. They're going to quickly throw it to Freeman, who's quickly running it, trying to find some room to run it. He's quickly tackled. By number 20. By Ray Adams. 20.
No, that was number 80, Asher Earl.
No, that was number 80, that was.
He flew in there and hit him so hard his helmet came off.
Yeah, and he's going to have to sit out of play. Yeah, and he's going to have to sit out of play. That's the rule. If you lose your helmet, you have to sit out of play. That's the rule. If you lose your helmet, you have to sit out of play. 2nd and 8, kind of surprisingly, they only got 2 yards on that play. There was a lot of running just east and west. There was a lot of running just east and west. Will Paykin at quarterback, shotgun formation. He fakes the handoff. He throws. It's complete to 44. It's 45-yard line, and then he's brought down around the 46-47, but his number, his football jersey, is number 44, and that's Cooper Cookson. And that's
Cookson did a great job of just finding that open hole in the defense, and he just sat there and got the pass and just made a for sure first down catch, and you love that as coach.
First down and 10 for the Heritage Hall Chargers. First down and 10 for the Heritage Hall Chargers. Starting to get some rhythm here. Starting to get some rhythm here. 3 receivers split, 2 to the wide side of the field, 2 running backs. To the wide side of the field, 2 running backs. To the right of Heritage Hall. They're going to hand it off to the number 1 right up the middle. He gets really close to the first down marker, probably 8 or 9 yard carry before he brought down. But that was River Faulkner on the carry.
It's a really solid first down run, and now it's second and short. Playbook is wide open at this point.
Just under 7 minutes left in the first quarter. 0-0 right now. 0-0 score. 3 receivers split, shotgun formation, 1 running back to the right of Will Payk, the quarterback. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand off to River Faulkner. He's trying to find some room to run. He's quickly tackled after a 2-yard gain. Are they going to give him the first down?
It's really close. It looks like they are.
First down, Heritage Hall. First down, Heritage Hall.
I don't know what I saw, but my man, Alonzo Henderson was there to make the play again.
He's all over the field tonight for Millwood. All over the field. First down and 10. Ball on the Millwood 42. Heritage Hall. Trying to score. Ball is snapped. They're going to toss it to Gavin Freeman. He's got some room to run. He cuts up the middle. He gets tackled. And gets right around the 34-yard line. That's really close to a first down.
Yeah, it is.
Really close to
They've run that same jet sweep twice, and both times I think they've got at least 7 or 8 yards, so I keep running it.
So it's like 2nd and 1 right now. Still in shotgun formation. 3 receivers split out wide. 2 running backs. Ball is snapped, and we've got another flag. I think it's going to be false start on Heritage Hall, so that's going to bring it back. Again, we've seen this before. There's a difference between 2nd and 1 and 2nd and 6.
Sure is.
So now we're in that 2nd and 6 situation.
Some of those game 1 penalties you got to start cleaning up.
Ori Walker split out wide for the Chargers. 3 receivers split, in fact. 2 running backs, 1 quarterback. He gets the ball, fakes the run. He's got pressure. Completes it. It's a number 7, Brigham Evans. Gets the first down and gets much more. We'll see where they line up because he was pushed out of bounds on the other side of the field. But that was close to 15 yards, 20 yards.
It's a solid throw and catch
and
right
Will Payk almost got, and Will Payk almost sat in the backfield by Darius Jones. First and 10 on the Millwood 22. Ball is snapped. They're going to give it to River Faulkner.
Ball is snapped. They're going to give it to River
hit
Faulkner.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Hit right at the line of
He'll
scrimmage.
be lucky if he got 1 yard on that play.
He'll be lucky if he got
one of those backers just came downhill and just hit him with the boomstick.
Just hit him with the boomstick.
It's going to be about second 9 or second 10. They didn't even give him the yard.
Second 10. They didn't even give him the yard.
Solid tackling.
Solid tackling.
Let's see here.
They
are in field goal range.
Again,
the score is 0-0. Just under 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Just under 5 minutes.
3 receivers split. Will Pake in at quarterback. Ball snapped. He's going to hand off to Faulkner. Gets hit in the backfield. He's brought down by Carlos Strong.
He's brought down by Carlos Strong.
Millwood, number 71.
Millwood, number 71.
Emphasis in the last name.
Absolutely. Carlos Strong.
Absolutely.
And that brought him down for one yard loss.
Brought him down for one yard loss.
It's going to be 3rd and 10 for Heritage Hall.
3rd and 10 for Heritage Hall.
This is a big down in this first quarter.
Shotgun formation, 2 running backs in the backfield. Ball is snapped. Fakes the handoff and is going to throw. Completed.
The handoff
over the middle.
Completed.
I think that was Cooper Cookson.
That was Cooper Cookson.
That was a first down. That was a nice 14-yard reception. Great play action fake by the quarterback for Heritage Hall. Did a tremendous job.
Yeah, nice slant route over the middle. By Heritage Hall and just a good.
And they are in the red zone. Ball is on the 10-yard line.
Ball is on the 10-yard line.
1st and 10 Heritage Hall.
1st and 10 Heritage Hall.
So they're gonna say okay.
So they're gonna say.
So they got a penalty.
So
they got
start
again for Heritage Hall. It's first down and 15. But our first down
15,
sponsor is Chickasaw Community Bank.
Chickasaw Community Bank, committed to making better lives for everyone. Learn more about at ccb.bank.
So Millwood just called a timeout. We're going to take a really quick one ourselves. We'll be right back. But just to give you a current situation, Heritage Hall is on the Millwood 10.
Heritage Hall is on the Millwood 10.
It's 1st and 15. They're on the 15-yard line.
They're on the 15-yard line.
But they're looking to score. So stay right with us. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the high school game of the week. Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Center on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
James here with Boomer Kia. Heard this before? Location, location, location. There's one location for the best deals on a brand new Kia. Boomer Kia. Go to boomerkia.com, click the iFree check banner, and get pre-approved instantly, all without hurting your credit. Then get to Boomer Kia off I-240 in South OKC.
And we're back. You're listening to the high school game of the week. Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Center. Right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Got a 1st and 15 situation for the Heritage Hall Chargers. They're 15 yards away from the end zone.
They're 15 yards away from the end zone.
Trying to put a score on the scoreboard. Nobody scored yet. 0-0 Heritage Hall. Nobody scored yet. Ball is snapped. Will Peg for Heritage Hall is throwing. It is incomplete. Overthrew it to the right along the sideline. Well defended by Ricky Hunt.
Oh, yeah, and they just ran out of real estate on the right side of the field, or else that would have been a really contested catch.
Heritage Hall's been able to run the football pretty well so far this series, but they've also had some big yardage on a couple catches by Cooper Cookson. And River Faulkner has done a really good job carrying the football for the Chargers so far this first quarter as well. 3 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first quarter, 0-0.
In the first quarter,
2nd down and 15. Shotgun formation.
Shotgun formation.
We've got a timeout by Heritage Hall now. But we're going to stay right here. We're not going to go
Hall now. But we're going to stay right
you
here.
made mention about Alonzo Henderson, right?
You made mention
yeah, he was bending down with his hands on his knees.
Yeah, he was bending
Looked
down
like he was
with his
breathing a
hands
little
on his
heavy,
knees.
so I hope they give this man somewhat of a break. And he definitely needs to stay hydrated for sure to make it through this whole game. Also, our timeout sponsor is Family Leisure. Looking for good deals on pools, patio furniture, grills, and more. Visit Family Leisure, 8498 Northwest Expressway, and online at okc.familyleisure.com.
Yeah, it's going to be second down and 15 for Heritage Hall, and they're just, we've had a timeout by Millwood, and then Heritage Hall took their own timeout, so there's some strategic plans ahead of us on this series. It's going to be interesting to see if Heritage Hall can get in that end zone. And if they get in a fourth down situation, are they going to kick a field goal?
It just depends on how confident they are in the kicker that they have.
Let's see, second 15. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers split. Shotgun formation, 2 running backs in the backfield, along with the quarterback Will Pake. Play clock has started. Ori Walker in motion. Ball is snapped. They're going to fake the run, and then Pake's going to throw. Fake the run. Incomplete. Almost completed it. Incomplete. They're in the corner right by the pylon. They're in the corner right by the pylon. It's going to be third down. Millwood just kind of they're playing good defense when it counts. They're playing good defense when it counts right now.
That was just a tough throwing catch because he had an opportunity to catch it with one hand, but that was a really tough catch.
Heritage Hall getting the signal in from the coach. Signal in from the Brett Boger. Coach. Shotgun formation. 4 receivers split this time. 1 running back in the backfield. Will Pake gets the ball and he's going to throw. Will Pump fakes, throws it over the middle. Pump fake, throws it over the middle. Intercepted by number 12. Isaiah Leonard of Millwood. But it's incomplete.
Yeah, he made a fantastic break on the ball to basically stop a touchdown from happening right there for the Heritage Hall Chargers.
Good defensive play by him. It's going to be 4th down and 15. It looks like Heritage Hall's field goal team is going to kick the field goal. Ball is snapped. Kick is up. It is good. Heritage Hall is up 3-0 over the Millwood Falcons. Stay with us. We're going to take a real quick break, and when we come back, Millwood's going to get their answer on offense to see can they tie it or can they take the lead. We'll be right back. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's, sponsored by Metro Technology Centers on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
What real gamers have to say about Newcastle Casino.
I just love to win. Who doesn't? Real players know how to sense the machines that are going to pay.
It's really, really real.
My very first time I came here, I won a $10,000 jackpot.
Don't miss Mermaid Moolah and Newcastle with a chance to share at 20 grand every Friday.
It's all about having a good time. When I win, I think half the casino knows it.
And we are back. We've got a 3-0 game. Heritage Hall currently leading 3-0 over Millwood. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week. Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health. It's at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Sorry about that, Dillon. I had something going on with my headphones. Heritage Hall is going to kick the ball off to Millwood, and I think we've got Bailey Brown back to return the kick. Also back there is number 12, Isaiah Leonard. Kick is up, and it's going to be caught. He's going to get to the 25. Gets to the 30 and pushed out of bounds. I think that was Cameron Carter, the freshman for Millwood on the kickoff return. It's going to be 1st and 10. Millwood Falcons. Got to put something on the board if they want to keep it competitive.
Oh, yeah, you sure do. And at the same time, Millwood's defense will live with getting that field goal because Heritage Hall, they're driving the ball really well. It looks like their new guys on the O-line cleaned up their blocking a little bit to make that a better drive, but now we got to see what Millwood has on offense.
That's right. Got Asher Earl split out wide and Bailey Brown split out wide on the other side. Ricky Hunt in at quarterback. Got 3 running backs in the backfield, 2 on each side of Ricky. Ball is snapped, kind of a high snap, but hands off to the running back up the middle. Gets 2, maybe 3 yards, I'm guessing. That was Alonzo Henderson on the carry.
Yep. Good running backs always fall forward, which is exactly what Alonzo Henderson just did right there.
Yeah, good blocking by 64 Damian Walker, junior offensive tackle for the Falcons.
They're giving my man Alonzo a break. Let him catch his breath.
They're going to say it was a 4-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 6 for the Millwood Falcons. Heritage Hall's got a good front 4. Mason Georgia up there. Brigham Evans in a middle linebacker. Shotgun formation for Millwood. Ball is snapped. He hands off. No, he's going to keep it himself, who gets through the first line of defenders, but then is quickly tackled by the linebacker. Ori Walker on the tackle. Number 11, Zach Fitro on the tackle as well. Do we have a timeout? Let's take a quick timeout, too. We've got a 3-0 game. Heritage Hall leads by 3. Just under 2 minutes away from the end of the first quarter. Let's actually stay here.
Yeah, this timeout is brought to you once again by Family Leisure. Looking for deals on pools, patio furniture, grills, and more? Visit Family Leisure, 8498 Northwest Expressway, and online at okc.familyleisure.com.
I love that place. I bought a foosball table there once.
Man, let's get it on.
Back in college and that thing, we got our money's worth out of that deal.
I would imagine so.
Promise you.
Foosball is such a fun game.
Millwood's desperate to get on the scoreboard now. They've got a whole nother quarter before halftime, but you can tell they want to get a touchdown here and try and take this opportunity to take the lead. Okay, shotgun formation. Ricky Hunt in a quarterback, got 1 running back to his right, 3 wide receivers split out wide. 1 is in motion. He's going to keep it himself. And again, same play, quarterback draw up the middle. He's going to be close to the first down marker. They're going to give it to him. First down, Millwood.
Really good blocking up front by Donovan Chaney, number 76 for Millwood. Ricky Hunt just followed his block and got the first down right there. Tough yardage.
Yeah, big 76, Donovan Chaney. He's listed at 400 pounds.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm not lying. Shotgun formation, got a receiver in motion. They're going to hand off to that motion receiver. He's going to be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. He's lucky he wasn't tackled in the backfield.
No, but Cooper Cookson, number 44, he made the play from the backside. He just ran him down and made an excellent tackle.
That was Xavier Thompson on the carry. He's a freshman wide receiver for the Millwood Falcons. He's going to come off the field, and they're going to put in Bailey Brown, who's going to line up in the slot. Shotgun formation. Ricky Hunt overlooking the defense, gets the ball, fakes the handoff, bootlegs right. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to be chased down, tackled for a loss by the Charger defense.
Man, that was some good hitting out there by the Chargers defense. They just came in, swarmed, and made a great tackle.
They fly to the ball really, really well, and they just showcase their speed as a whole.
Oh, yeah.
Right there, flying to the football. It's pretty impressive.
Looks like
clock has stopped for a moment.
I bet their coach has them doing a lot.
I think we're having an equipment issue.
Oh, okay.
From the looks of it. But Millwood's trying to make a play. on offense here. Oh, okay, we've got a penalty on Millwood, and it's going to be backed up. I think that was a holding penalty on the Falcons, so that's going to make it 2nd and 21 for Ricky Hunt in the Millwood Falcons. They're getting the signal in from the coaches. They have the ability to audible at the line of scrimmage and change of play. There's a lot of different things that they can do out of their offensive formation. Utilize, big-time players like Ricky Hunt. Shotgun formation. He's going to throw it over the middle, and it's intercepted by Gavin Freeman. He's going to bring it back 45-50, 45-40, 35-30. There's a flag. He's going to take it to the house, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Touchdown, Gavin Freeman. But I think it's coming back. I think there is a block in the back or a hold on the return, on the interception return team. That's what I think it is.
Tough. He just made a fantastic play.
Yeah, Ricky Hunt just overthrew that pass just way too much, and Gavin Freeman reached up and swiped it down and took it to the house. I mean, that just showcases his speed. He was zigzagging all over the field, ladies and gentlemen.
He looked like Wes Welker, like you mentioned earlier. My goodness,
He's got some similar attributes.
He said, give me that pick back earlier in the game.
Okay, so that was it was a hold on the interception return. So that's Heritage Hall is going to get the ball, but it's just going to be in way worse field position. And they kind of made that, spotted it at the 40 is where the foul was committed. So they're going to back it up 15 from the 40.
What a break the Millwood Falcons caught on that penalty.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Jeez. I mean, you hate turning the ball over, but 6 seconds left in the first quarter. 3-0 Heritage Hall over Millwood. Heritage Hall's offense is out onto the field. It's 1st and 10 at the 49. Ball is snapped. Will Pake is looking to throw, and he gets sacked in the backfield by Carlos Strong, number 71. That's going to be the ending of your first quarter. Heritage Hall 3, Millwood nothing. Heritage Hall obviously on offense and just got sacked. It's going to be 2nd and 16 when we return. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. And we are back. We're about to start the second quarter of the CBS Sports High School Game of the Week, Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers. Got a 3-0 game. Heritage Hall leading 3-0 over Millwood.
And Swick, that 3-0 score is brought to you by Boomer Kia. Get that new car you deserve at Boomer Kia, located at I-240 and Southwestern.
Boomer Kia has been a loyal sponsor of the High School Game of the Week for several years now. We want to thank you for your support. Check out Boomer Kia. If you're in the market for a new vehicle, they will certainly help you out. Okay, 2nd and 16 for the Heritage Hall Chargers. Millwood's played pretty good defense in the first quarter so far. We'll see if they continue. They've got a 4-man front. Carlos Strong, Alonzo Henderson, a couple other guys. Tough to block. 2nd and 16. Ball is snapped. They were going to throw a middle screen to Gavin Freeman, but Will Pegg just overthrew it just slightly. So it's going to be 3rd down and 16.
And that D-line just flew through there. They were just waiting to make a big play. And, golly, they look really good so far. It's just a matter of if this secondary for Millwood can hold up.
Millwood has played really good football on 3rd and 4th down tonight defensively.
Oh, yeah.
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers split, actually 4. 1 running back in the backfield. Pegg's going to get the ball and throw it big. He's got a man, but he overthrew it to Gavin Freeman. Overthrew it.
He was looking at the ref a little bit, acting like he got held. I couldn't tell if Ricky Hunt was holding him or not.
You can make contact in the first 5 yards of receivers, and I think he just got jammed up at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down for Heritage Hall, and looks like their punter is in the game. Well, that's Will Pegg. Is he punting?
I don't know. It could be a fake punt.
He's lined up really far back, as if he's going to punt the football. He could punt it. He could throw it. Ball is snapped, and he kicks it. And it's going to roll. It's going to roll, and then it's going to be downed right close to the 25-yard line.
Really solid stop on defense by Millwood. Now we just got to see them get something together on offense.
Yeah, it's important for Millwood not to make the same mistake they did last series. You know that Ricky Hunt overthrew that wide receiver by a lot, and Gavin Freeman was able to get that interception. If they can just not get a turnover and consistently move these chains and get first downs, they've got a shot to take the lead on this series right here.
Oh, yeah, and they got the athletes to do it.
1st down and 10, ball on the 24-yard line for the Millwood Falcons. Ricky Hunt is the quarterback. Got a man in motion. They're going to hand the ball off up the middle, who's quickly tackled by the defensive line of Heritage Hall. Very small gain, if any at all.
Yeah, that D-line did a great job clogging that hole up. That run didn't have a chance of going anywhere at all.
Yeah, number 72, Charlie Gianabati on the tackle. I'm sorry if I butchered that name.
I think you did great, Swick.
Thank you. 2nd and 10 for the Millwood Falcons. 3 receivers split, actually 4. 1 running back in the backfield, Ricky Hunt in a quarterback. Ball is snapped. He's going to fake the run. He's going to throw middle screen to Bailey Brown, who gets through a line of defenders but then is brought down. Not good enough for a first down, but he got a little bit of yards on the carry.
I just noticed that's not Ricky Hunt, a quarterback. They're giving him a breather on the sideline because he's playing both ways. That's number 2, a quarterback.
Oh, that's number 2. Okay.
Morty Walker. No, Iverson McClelly.
Iverson, I love that name.
AI. Legendary.
Absolutely. Ricky Hunt's back in at quarterback.
He's back,
now.
okay.
Okay. 4 receivers split. High snap. Number 2. Iverson McGill. He gets tackled in the background. He was
at quarterback, and Ricky was at running back on that play, but their offensive line didn't hold up, and Heritage Hall's D-line just took advantage of that and made a great tackle.
Yeah, we're kind of at a different angle, so we couldn't see exactly how they were lined up and which formation they had. We just knew that Iverson and Ricky were in the backfield. So it's going to be 4th and 19 for Millwood. They're going to have to punt the football. Really struggling to get something going on offense. Ball is snapped. Kick is up. It's really high, but it's going to take a small Heritage Hall bounce. We'll see where they mark the football. Just under 9 minutes and 24 seconds.
I think
left
there's
in
a
the first half
back there behind Henderson who punted the ball.
Henderson kind of walking a little bit with a limp a little bit as well.
And you do not want to see that as a Millwood coach. That's one of your best players. I don't know what they called.
A lot of action for a 3-0 ball game.
No kidding. It feels like there's a couple touchdowns in this game.
But there hasn't been.
Nope.
So Millwood is discussing what they, how they want to line up defensively. Nine minutes and 24 seconds left in the first half. And the referees are discussing, okay, and now it's those personal foul penalties that throw you off sometimes because you don't always see the signal.
No. I just see that ref's yellow flag still sitting there at about the 3-yard line.
So Iverson McElwee is in at quarterback. And Ricky Hunt is lined up in a running back position.
Looks like they're just going to find a way to feed their athletes and get them involved in different aspects of the game.
Shotgun formation. McElwee in at quarterback gets the ball. He's going to toss it to Ricky Hunt, who sweeps to the left and is brought down for a small gain for the Millwood Falcons. Very good defensive coverage by the Heritage Hall Chargers.
Yeah, I think that was Carter Counts on the tackle, number 22. It was a really good wrap-up on the play by Carter.
It's going to be 2nd and 6. They're going to say that was a 4-yard gain for the Falcons. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand it off to the running back who's trying to find a room to run. He is tackled in the backfield. That's Cameron Carter, freshman running back for Millwood Falcons.
And River Faulkner was on the tackle for Heritage Hall. He just made a great play in the backfield.
So it's going to be 3rd and 8 for Heritage Hall. They'd love to get another score, but this time it being a touchdown. That's what they want.
Oh, yeah.
Shotgun formation for Millwood. 4 receivers split. 1 running back in the backfield. Iverson McElwee is the quarterback right now for the Falcons. Ball is snapped. He's looking to throw. He has to move. He is tackled in the backfield. Ball is loose. Who's got it? Who's got it? Oh, my goodness. Asher.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
That was the craziest play that I've seen so far this year. We've only done one other game.
Oh, my gosh. That ball was...
Iverson McElwee was running for his life, made 3 or 4 guys miss, fumbles the ball, and then the ball goes in the hands of, what, 4 of the players?
I was thinking at least 7. I mean, a lot of players had a chance.
Everyone touched the ball on both sides of the field, and then somehow Asher Earl of Millwood picks it up and runs it for a first down.
He's going to talk about that.
We're in Heritage Hall territory on the 46-yard line, 1st and 10 Millwood.
What did we just see, Swick?
That was wild. You don't see the ball. God, it was like they had coconut oil or something on it. Like, how the heck did that touch so many people and nobody get it? Unbelievable. We've got a timeout by Millwood. We're going to take a 1-2. We'll be right back. See if Millwood can take the lead or tie up this football game, or is Heritage Hall going to get the ball back? Stay tuned to find out. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. And we're back to the high school game of the week, Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's, the Metro Technology Centers on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Crazy play by Millwood, got sacked in the backfield, but the ball came loose and it touched 7 players. Somehow Millwood picked it up and ran it for a first down, and here we are.
That first down was brought to you by Chickasaw Community Bank, by the way.
Ball is snapped, and we've got another penalty. We've had a lot tonight.
Man.
I know both of these teams are going to look back on film and find several things that they can work on. Discipline is something that both teams could learn.
As well as conditioning. We've seen a lot of players playing both ways, and a couple of them have looked really gassed.
Yeah. I mean, it's hot. The sun has finally gone down for the most part. And it's cooled off a little bit, but the humidity is still high. 3-0 Heritage Hall. Millwood has the football. I think Ricky Hunt is back in at quarterback, and he's going to run up the middle and be tackled by a bunch of Heritage Hall Chargers.
That looked like a whole herd of Chargers out there that just made a great wrap-up.
That was some great defense by the Chargers. And you can the flip side of that, you see how difficult Ricky Hunt is to bring down.
Yeah, this kid's an athlete, no doubt about it.
So it's going to be second down, and, we'll see where they mark him. Because I think that was a little bit of a loss right there. 7 minutes and 20 seconds away from halftime. Make sure you tune into our halftime show. We've got a lot to cover. We'll recap this first half and also talk about some big college games coming up this weekend. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. Ricky Hunt's looking to throw. He's getting pressure. He gets it off. Completed to Bailey Brown. 35-yard line. Oh, and he fumbles. He fumbles. And I think it was recovered by number 12 of Millwood.
What a break.
Isaiah Leonard there to save the day, save the drive.
Wow. That's another crazy first down that we just saw, and it's brought to you again by Chickasaw Community Bank. Chickasaw Community Bank, committed to making better lives for everyone. Learn more at ccb.bank.
First down and 10 for the Millwood Falcons. Ricky Hunt was kind of running for his life, but was able to complete it to Bailey Brown, who then fumbles as he was getting tackled. And then Isaiah Leonard recovered for Millwood. So here we are, first and 10 on the 34. Ball is snapped. Going to fake the run. Going to throw to Bailey Brown. Is going to try and find some room to run. 40, 35, 36-yard line. I think that's going to be right around a 1-yard gain, but he worked hard for it.
Yeah, he sure did. Gavin Freeman made a great play for the Heritage Hall Chargers out there, and then basically didn't allow Millwood to get any yards at all on that play.
Second and 10. They worked hard to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's credit to the Heritage Hall defense right there. Second 10, Millwood. Ricky Hunt in at quarterback. Got 3 wide receivers split. 1 running back in the backfield and 1 tight end. Ball is snapped. He pump fakes, and he throws. Hit him in the hands, but incomplete. Number 15, Xavier Thompson.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's a catch you got to make. That's a first down, moves the chain, keep the drive going, but you got to bounce back and get ready for the next play.
That's right. Asher Earl is now back into the game. He's been an important piece to this offense. It's third down and 10 from Millwood. Down 3-0. They're trying to get on the scoreboard. Number 2, Iverson McElwee, split out wide into wide receiver now. Ball is snapped. Ricky Hunt's looking to go. He's got pressure. Ball is thrown. We've got a defensive hold.
Yeah, he was all over him. That was clearly pass interference.
And we've got a personal foul to go along with it.
Yeah, it's getting heated down there, Swick.
So the wide receiver who got held was Bailey Brown. They threw the flag for the held, but he was taunting the wide receiver. And so they called the flag for taunting.
So will
personal foul
offset?
I don't know. I'm not sure what they're going to do with it. I mean, it should, but it's you can't do that. You can't do that. I understand some people do it in the NFL. I don't even think you can do it in the NFL for the most part.
Not anymore.
You can't taunt like that.
They're getting really strict on that. And honestly, Bailey Brown, he had his man beat on that play. And that
yeah. Well, in that case, it was a good penalty by Heritage Hall.
It really was.
It's either take the penalty or get the touchdown scored on it.
Yeah, smart play. You hate penalties, but that's really smart play. Touchdown saving play.
So they're going. We'll see where they mark the ball. It's going to be first down for the Millwood Falcons. Just under 5.5 minutes left in this first half. Again, it's 3-0 Heritage Hall. Kind of a hard-fought battle by both teams. Really back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
This first half.
And Swick, that 3-0 scoring recap is brought to you by Boomer Kia. Get that new car you deserve at Boomer Kia, located at I-240 in Southwestern.
All right, Ricky Hunt is in at quarterback still. Alonzo Henderson is in at running back. 1st and 10 at the Heritage Hall 35. Millwood's trying to score. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split, 3 to the wide side. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand off to Henderson up the middle. He's got the first and more.
Feed the beast. Alonzo is a man out there. He looks really good tonight.
He is very tough to bring down. That was about a 14-yard carry. Well-ran offensive play for the Millwood Falcons.
And good blocking up front. He had a really big hole to run through.
Really quick hit. Shotgun formation, Ricky Hunt in at quarterback. Henderson it's a quarterback draw. He's trying to find some room. He's bouncing it outside, and then he's finally wrapped up by number 7, Brigham Evans.
Yeah, that was really good contained by the Heritage Hall Chargers, and they just swarmed him.
That's going to be a loss of yards for the Falcons. We'll see where they lined up. It's 2nd and 14 for the Falcons. Still got a lot of time left. I know that they really need to put something on the scoreboard. Try to get a lead in this game.
For sure. They've been working hard. They want to see some points on that board.
4 wide receivers split, 3 to the wide side of the field, 1 running back, Ricky Hunt in at quarterback for the Falcons. Ball is snapped. We've got a delay game possibly.
Another penalty, Swick. That's tough.
Yeah. Now we've got a false start on Millwood. Oh, illegal substitution. See, we're on the visitor side, and they make the signals to the home side. So we don't always get to see the signal.
No, all we see is the backs of these referees out here, which makes it a challenge for Swick and I.
2nd and 19 for the Falcons. 4 receivers split, 1 running back. Running back's in motion, ball is snapped. Hunt's looking to throw and does. He's got a man, just overthrows the receiver. It was Bailey Brown trying to hit him in the corner of the end zone. Incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 19 on the 32-yard line.
Really good coverage by Carter Counts on that play. He gave that Millwood receiver absolutely no room to make a play on the ball.
I'm not sure what the field goal kicker situation is for Millwood, but they typically we might see a 4th down opportunity here. Might see him go for it on 4th. 3rd and 19 though. Really need to gain some ground here for the Millwood Falcons. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split. Ricky Hunt gets the ball. He's got pressure, but he lets it loose. Incomplete pass. Was looking for Iverson McKelwey.
And that was just another play that was really well covered by Heritage Hall. He was all over that receiver.
Yeah, he played it really well. So it's going to be 4th and long for the Falcons. We'll see what they do. Are they going to punt it, or are they going to go for it?
It's looking like they're going to go for it.
Could be a quick kick by the quarterback. I mean, it could be a bunch of things, but I know they don't like to kick long field goals. They'd much rather just go for it on 4th down.
And this would be an extremely long field goal, especially for high school.
And a delay of game.
Man, now you almost have to punt.
Yeah. Delay game for the Millwood Falcons, and it's looking like they're going to punt the football now. 3-0 Heritage Hall leads. It's been a battle. As we expected, you know, both teams do not lose very often. And so they're doing their best to get after it tonight. Millwood has their punter, their defensive tackle, and their running back out there.
What a lineup.
He's going to punt the football to Heritage Hall with just around 3.5 minutes to play in the first half. Trying to get our play clock situation correct. And they'll be playing here momentarily. These referees have really worked hard this first half, and they've thrown the laundry quite a bit. We've seen a lot of false starts. We've seen illegal substitution. We have seen unsportsmanlike penalties. There's a lot that both teams can improve on.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. If I'm Millwood, I'm probably going to try my best to punt away from Gavin Freeman because he can return every single punt or kickoff.
All right, here we are. Play clock has started. Punt team is on the field for Millwood. Yeah, it's 4th and 24, so probably should punt it here. They're just standing there looking at the play clock. And I think they're going to take a delay of game here.
Really? Okay.
I'm not sure why they chose to do the delay of game there. Interesting move.
Yeah, that
something we can ask, Coach Franklin about after the game.
For sure, and that just gives Freeman more room to operate back there and try to return this punt for a touchdown.
Yeah, if Millwood were smart, they wouldn't kick the ball to Freeman. He's arguably one of the best kick returners in the state of Oklahoma. He's going to be returning punts, catching passes, returning kicks somewhere on Saturdays.
No doubt about it.
Ball is snapped. Kick is up. And we've got a fair catch. And another flag.
Another flag.
Not sure. Wow, I think they got in the way of the punt returner. He was waving for a fair catch, but was in his position was impeded on.
Yeah, it sure was.
By the Falcons. So that's going to be another penalty.
What looked like
we've just spent about 5-10 minutes just assessing penalties.
Yeah.
That's all we've been doing the past 10 minutes.
Unfortunately.
It's 3-0 Heritage Hall.
I can't believe it.
Heck of a first half of football. We've still got 3.5 minutes left. I know Heritage Hall would love to get a touchdown, add to their lead. And so they're going to mark the ball right at the 30-yard. Carlos Strong trotting out there to play defensive tackle for the Falcons. He's played a really good ball game up front tonight. Has a sack, has a couple tackles in the backfield. Really tough to block for Heritage Hall.
Yeah. And after his sack, he reminded everybody that he's strong. He got up flexing.
Will Pate gets the ball, hands off to River Faulkner. He's getting dragged by Carlos Strong.
Man.
who just got in the backfield, and he's just a play disruptor. When he gets penetration and gets involved with that running back in the backfield, it doesn't usually end well.
No, it does not. He showed that a lot tonight. If I'm Heritage Hall, I might take my chances on a fade route down the sideline to Gavin Freeman.
Shotgun formation, ball is snapped. Pake looks to throw. It's complete to Ori Walker. Gets some yards. I don't think he gets enough for the first down. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4. 3rd and 4 for the Heritage Hall Chargers.
And that's really manageable. They got plenty of time. Just pick up the first down, keep the chains moving, get positive yardage, and try to get a score on before halftime.
Yeah, they need to pick up the urgency on this offense for sure. Shotgun formation, ball is snapped. Pake throws, complete to Cookson over the middle. No, that's to Ori Walker, and that's good enough for a first down.
That is a Chickasaw Community Bank first down. Chickasaw Community Bank, committed to making better lives for everyone. Learn more at ccb.bank.
They get right back to the line of scrimmage, going to operate their no huddle. Will Pake gets the ball, throws, completes to Ori Walker. Does he get out of bounds?
I don't know.
They're going to say no. They're going to say no.
However, that is another Chickasaw Community Bank first down.
That's Chickasaw's going to get some good pub tonight, that's for sure. We've got a timeout. Millwood, minute 43 left in the first half. Heritage Hall's driving, trying to add to their lead, but we're going to take a real quick break, and when we come back, we'll tell you whether they score or not. And then make sure you tune into the halftime show as well. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. And we are back. Welcome to the High School Game of the Week Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Got a 3-0 ball game. Heritage Hall is on top, 3-0 over Millwood. Minute 37 left in the first half. Heritage Hall is trying to score to add to their lead. They just handed the ball off to River Faulkner. It was pushed out of bounds, but got 1 yard. It's 2nd and 9 for Heritage Hall. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split. Will Pake in at quarterback. Ball is snapped. Pake's looking to throw. Gets some pressure, but gets it off. Got some ran. Ori Walker with the catch. About a 20-yard gain. They're going to get down close to that 10-yard line. Just under a minute and a half left in the first half. They're in scoring range. They're in the red zone.
Swick, that was a beautiful touch pass by Will Pake.
Shotgun formation, 2 running backs in the backfield. They're going to hand the ball off to River Faulkner, who's going to get it in to the end zone. Touchdown, Heritage Hall.
Great blocking up front. He had a lot of room to work with and just took advantage of it, got in the end zone. Touchdown, Heritage Hall. You couldn't ask for anything better right before halftime.
Caught him off guard. They just about didn't expect them to run that no huddle that quickly.
No, not at all.
But they got back to got into the end zone. Minute 8 left, and they've sent their extra point team out onto the field. Kick is good. Heritage Hall is up 10-0.
And that 10
with a minute and 8 seconds left. We're going to stay right here. We're not going to go anywhere. That was a quality offensive possession for Heritage Hall. They finally got some rhythm on offense, completed that big pass to Ori Walker, and then gave it to River Faulkner, who was able to squeak by that Millwood defense and get in the end zone.
Yep.
And now they're up double-digit points going into halftime.
Yep, the score is 10-0, and that scoring recap is brought to you by Boomer Kia. Get that new car you deserve at Boomer Kia, located at I-240 and Southwestern.
I want to give a shout-out to several other of our sponsors, SSM Health, St. Anthony's Hospital. They're proud sponsors of CBS Sports Radio 105.3 broadcast. Sometimes after a hard-fought game, a player just needs the services of a sports medicine specialist, and St. Anthony's Hospital has a great team to get that player back in the game from injury. So thank you to our title sponsors, St. Anthony's, SSM Health at St. Anthony's. We really appreciate you. More than in many ways, just for what you do, it is really a huge benefit to the community, to the people here. Thank you to all, our first responders and, nurses and doctors out there. It's crazy times we're living in, and we need those people to take care of us. And SSM Health at St. Anthony does a great job doing that. So if you know anybody out there that works for them, thank them for Dillon and Jay Swick.
Absolutely. Thank you to all the healthcare workers worldwide. You guys are just dealing with a nightmare on a daily basis, and I cannot thank you enough.
Okay, we've got number 12 for Millwood.
No, that's Hunt back there.
Isaiah Leonard, and then we've got Ricky Hunt back to return a kick, and then also the freshman Xavier Thompson is back there as well. So minute 8 left in the first half. Heritage Hall up 10-0. And they're about to kick the ball to Millwood. Millwood would love to get a touchdown or some kind of score before the half, but time is not on their side.
It is not.
Stay tuned to our our halftime show, sponsored by First Security Bank. First Security Bank is our postgame sponsor. Metro Tech and SSM Health at St. Anthony Hospital is our halftime sponsor.
Looks like this wind is becoming an issue down here for the Chargers.
It kind of is for us too.
Yeah, feels good though, I can't lie.
Kick is up. Ricky Hunt's going to get the ball. He's going to cross the field 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 30, 40, 20.
Oh, my
He's down.
Wow.
Down.
There is a flag, Swick. I hope it's not on Millwood. They worked so hard for that touchdown.
That was an insane return for a touchdown. We just said, Dylan, they'd love to get a score on the scoreboard, but time is not on their side. But I do think it's coming back just from the reaction of some of the coaching staff. Might be a hold, might be a block in the back. That's the only thing that I can think of.
Man, that's a horrible break. Ricky Hunt Jr., he just showed a lot of scouts that are going to be watching him that he has a lot of potential, and I honestly think he has a chance to play at the D1 level.
Oh, there's no question about it. I mean, he showcased his skills so much over his high school career. He's got a lot of tape. You'd be a fool not to want Ricky Hunt on your football team. So, they're going to call the touchdown good.
Oh, my gosh, Swick.
They're gonna say it's good.
I have a feeling Ricky is going to post that tonight on every social media he has.
What a kick return for the Millwood Falcons.
It kind of reminded me of Reggie Bush back in the day for USC.
The field goal team is out onto the field. Asher Earl is the place kick holder. Ball is snapped. It is blocked by Gavin Freeman.
Extra point is blocked by Gavin Freeman.
That's impressive. So it's going to be 10-6. Play is dead. 52 seconds left in the half. What a first half it's been.
It's been crazy, and it has been action-packed. We cannot complain about lack of action because both of these teams are letting all their athletes showcase all their talent. And it's been fun to watch.
Yeah, that's insane. Like, we've got a banged-up player.
Oh, man.
A Millwood Falcon player who's just kind of banged up. They've got the trainers out there. We'll do this. Let's take a really quick break, and then we'll come back and finish these 52 seconds because you just don't know in this game.
Better watch out for Gavin Freeman trying to return a kickoff.
Stick around. We'll be right back. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. And we are back. Thank you for tuning in to the High School Game of the Week, Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers on CBS Sports Radio 105.3. We've got a 10-6 score. Heritage Hall 10, Millwood 6. And Millwood is going to squib kick to Heritage Hall where they immediately take a knee. And that's probably going to be their MO with this series. Now, we'll see if they make some attempts. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. They've got a 4-point lead. Are they going to relax, take a knee, go into halftime? Or are they going to try and add some points to the board before
I'd
they
like
go
to
into
see them
halftime?
take a shot downfield right here. They have plenty of weapons to choose from. You got Gavin Freeman or Ori Walker, who are both just dominant when it comes to catching the football. So I'd take a shot with one of those guys.
Well, yeah, or even, 44, Cookson. He's caught a couple passes tonight, too. Ball is snapped. Pake looks to throw. It's complete to Gavin Freeman. He's taking it all the way down. He's got some room to go.
Oh, my gosh.
5, touchdown.
Wow. Oh, my God.
Well, that answers our question right there.
Yeah, it sure did.
I just thought it was a simple comeback route to Gavin Freeman. He caught the football, turned around, and just made people miss. And he got a really good touchdown right there. This last minute and a half has been insane.
It has been so crazy, and that play right there can be described in one word, and I'll say it, elite.
Extra point team is out onto the field. Snap is up, kick is up. It's good. No, it's no good. It's no good. Heritage Hall has a 16-6 lead over Millwood.
So that's good for Millwood because their last field goal just got blocked. So in a way, they got a point back right there.
Yeah, they did. They did. I would not kick to Ricky Hunt Jr.
I would not either.
Right here because he just took it 95 yards for the touchdown a few plays ago.
The coach is taking him off. Why would you do that? Swick, I'm putting him back there right now. They just took Ricky Hunt off the field.
They want to save him. They want to conserve him. He's an important part to this second half. Sometimes you gotta save some of the players from themselves.
You can tell he is upset.
And he wants to be out there helping his team win. There's no question about it. But they've got
Bailey Brown's back there right now.
Yeah, Bailey Brown. They've got Isaiah Leonard back there.
Personally, I'd like to see him.
I think the Iverson McElwee is back there as well.
Look at big old Alonzo Henderson in the middle of the field. Wouldn't it be crazy to see him run a kickoff back?
Yeah, he doesn't step off the field very much. Not at all. hardly. Heritage Hall's going to kick the ball off. 39 seconds left in this first half of football. Kick is up. Very good kick. It's going to be returned by McElwee. He's going to try and find a room to one, and then he's tackled by one man. I think that's a number 11.
Yeah, that's Zach Fretro on the tackle, and he just made a really good.
That was a heck of a special teams play right there.
Sure tackle, took him to the ground. Great play.
So Millwood offense is going to step out onto the field and once again trying to score when time is not on their side.
It is not, and they're not lucky enough to get the ball at almost midfield like Heritage Hall did.
Shotgun formation. Actually, no, the quarterback is getting under center.
He might just take a knee.
Ball is snapped. And they're going to take he's going up the middle. He's got some room to run. He's 6'40", 45-50, 45-40, 30, and then he's ran out of bounds.
That was insane, Swick.
Like, that looked like he was about to take the snap to knee. But it was a quarterback sneak. Like, he got the ball and then went right upfield and somehow broke through those two lines of defenders for like 40 yards.
Yeah, he just got
There's
past.
21 seconds left.
Holy
First and
cow,
10 on the
Swick.
30-yard. This is incredible. Last 2 minutes of a game that I've seen in quite some time.
I agree.
Ricky Hunt gets the ball, looks to throw, steps up in the pocket, gets rid of it, incomplete. Clock stops at 15 seconds.
Really good pressure by two defensive linemen for Heritage Hall right there. That was number 7, Brigham Evans on the play. Great tackle. He didn't want another big play to happen against his defense right here. They're just trying to save a touchdown or maybe a field goal. Who knows? They just need a big hold right here on defense.
Ricky Hunt looks to be pretty gassed.
I can imagine.
There. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split, 1 running back. Ball snap. Ricky Hunt steps up in the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. Gets a few yards, maybe 5, and then he's brought down. And I think that's going to close out the game. That's right. It is halftime, ladies and gentlemen. We have a score of Heritage Hall 16, Millwood 6. Stick around for our halftime show. We'll kind of recap what just happened and also talk some college football, some other scores going on around the state of Oklahoma, some good high school games to look forward to tomorrow as well. We've got a lot to cover, so don't go anywhere. We've got our halftime show sponsored by First Security Bank when we come up next. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
tomorrow, another game? My photo shoot at 6. It might be over like before the game starts, so I'll probably.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know if you want to get that.
I got you, bro.
Let me know. Say what?
Extra one.
All right.
Drink. I know that one.
Hey, so is your boy up at the roof? You stayed at the party? Oh, for real?
Quarterback not doing very good.
His average 4 yards of completion, 3-1 interception. But they're running the football. Wow.
Took like 20 minutes, a minute to go by.
Is it going to rain?
Dude, I hope not. It's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Is it?
I think there's a chance of rain tomorrow and Sunday.
We'll be in Edmond tomorrow.
We'll be a lot better.
It'll be good.
A lot better situation.
Up in the box.
Yeah. Been up there?
I haven't been there.
Edmond Memorial is just like the other ones, or they got it different?
No, Santa Fe, Edmond, North, Edmond,
All got the same
same type of all three stadiums are like new. 4 years ago.
Like that's an upgrade from playing at shitty ass UCL.
That's usually what happens. Oh, really?
What a neutral site.
Elk City? Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, brown and white. We won state my freshman year. Play the big. Yeah. Got a nice little ring.
Yeah, that's awesome. I got my OSU class ring this week.
Yeah, that's dope. Let's see. Welcome back to the high school game of the week. You're in tune to the halftime show sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers on CBS Sports Radio. 105.3 FM. Want to give a big shout out to Metro Technology Centers. They've been just a loyal sponsor of our broadcast. If you are looking for a great career, Metro Technology Centers have training for jobs in high demand. Metro Tech has hands-on training in medical assisting, culinary arts, and much, much more. Earn certifications and licenses taught by industry experts. Metro Technology Centers, preparing you for life.
And next is SSM Health. St. Anthony's Hospital are proud sponsors of OKC'S CBS Sports Radio 105.3 broadcasts. Sometimes after a hard-fought game, a player needs the services of a sports medicine specialist, and St. Anthony's Hospital has a great team to get a player back in the game from an injury. Thank you so much for everything you guys do over at SSM Health.
Yeah, so let's recap this first half. For the longest time, majority of the first half, it was a 3-0 game. Heritage Hall got the got a field goal in, and up until the last 5 minutes of the ball game, 4 minutes, less than that possibly, we started trading touchdowns. The score is 16-6. Millwood ended up getting a touchdown but couldn't convert the extra point, got it blocked, and then Heritage Hall scored and missed the extra point. So 10-point difference between the two. If the second half is anything like the first half, we're in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen.
No doubt about it.
I think the play of the game had to be, the Ricky Hunt 95-yard kick return for a touchdown with under a minute left. Somehow, Heritage Hall got the ball, threw a nice little comeback route to Gavin Freeman. He caught it, and then he said, no, I'm going to take this to the house.
He sure did, and he showed us why he has several offers on the table right now. And I feel like only more are going to come, and they're going to keep coming because this kid, he is very, very special. And, I mean, he can take it to the house on any given play. We saw him return a pick 6 from, his own 25, and he took it all the way back. Unfortunately, there was a flag on the play, so it came back. But he showed all of his talent on that play and then his touchdown, and we got to give him credit. Even the small chunks of yards that he's getting, he's doing it all.
Yeah, he's a very special player, and he has been for quite some time for Heritage Hall. It's going to be interesting to see as he as his career goes forward on to playing Saturdays. I'm excited to see what his future has in store for him. Penalties have been a huge issue this first half for both teams. They've got to tighten up.
Yeah.
They've really shot themselves in this is for both teams. They've shot themselves in the foot several times. They've got to get that under wraps and just be more disciplined. And I think that there's several things that they can do as far as tackling better.
Yep.
We've seen several missed tackles, but we've also seen several really good tackles. Carlos Strong, sack in the backfield. I mean, he's been kind of all over the place. Alonzo Henderson has played the punter, running back, defensive tackle, and then he's motioned like he's all over the field.
He sure is.
And he's even on the kick return team. So a lot of guys going both ways. I hope that they're getting rehydrated right now and getting ready to play the second half. What are your expectations for the second half for both teams, Millwood and Heritage Hall?
I think if they can clean up these penalties, both teams are going to have a lot more success, and I think the second half, it might actually be more high scoring than the first half because they're going to come out of halftime. The coaches are going to give them the correct adjustments, and hopefully if they execute like they should, they're going to score a lot because, like Swick and I have mentioned on multiple occasions, conditioning is playing a huge role in this Game 1 matchup between Millwood and Heritage Hall because they got multiple guys going both ways. So it's going to come down to the fourth quarter, who wants it more and who is conditioned the best.
Yeah, and, Heritage Hall chose to receive at the beginning of this game, so Millwood's going to get this ball second half. I think it's really important for the Falcons to score first series of the second half. They've got to put some points on the board and, showcase their dominance and to cut this deficit because you can't come back from too much on Heritage Hall if they get a tremendous lead. So I think it's important for Millwood to strike and to strike quickly once this second half gets underway, and we are about 8.5 minutes away from that. Stay tuned for our post-game show as well. We've got the Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue Player of the Game that we'll announce. And we'll also kind of tell you where we're going to be at tomorrow night, because we've got our Friday night high school game of the week tomorrow night. And heck, I'll tell you now, we're at Edlam. You know, we're going to Edmond Memorial to call the Edmond North Edmond Memorial rivalry. And that's one of the things that I'm really excited about this week in high school football, because there's so many little in-town rivalries. You know, schools that are close together, are playing each other. For instance, you've got Yukon Mustang.
That's huge.
That's a massive rivalry.
That's a big rivalry.
You've got Bixby and Jinx.
Oh, wow.
You've got Putnam City against Putnam City North.
Nice.
Broken Arrow at Tulsa Union. And then you've got the Moore War. You know, the Moore Lions taking on Westmore.
And that's an old one that has been a huge game for a long time, ever since Westmore separated and made its own school. I've always heard about the Moore War my entire life because I got family from Moore. So, you know, there's no motivation ever needed for a rivalry game. Both teams are going to come out really excited to play football, and I love it. I can't wait to watch all these games.
Yeah, I'll take it one step further. Norman versus Norman North tomorrow.
Do they still play at OU?
I'm not sure where the game's going to be played at.
Okay.
But I doubt it, because they're going to be playing, a college football game there now.
I forgot about that.
On Saturday, the Tulane game has been moved to Norman due to Hurricane Ida.
That's unfortunate.
So if for those listening, if you run into any Tulane player or Tulane fans or players out there, just give them a good Oklahoma hello and show them some love, because they've been through some tough situations with this hurricane thing going on.
Yeah, they sure have. Even back when I was growing up, I had some teammates move to Oklahoma from New Orleans, and that was back after Hurricane Katrina, which was awful.
A lot of people were misplaced because of that, and golly, yeah, a lot of change happened with that deal. Let's take a real quick break. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week halftime show, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers. When we come back, we'll be ready to get this second half underway. We'll also kind of talk about a little of the NFL games that are coming up next week. So that's going to be very interesting, and also I want to touch on some really big college games.
Yeah, we got to talk about that
as well. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, Thursday edition halftime show, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Welcome back to the high school game of the week, Thursday edition. Halftime show sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Got about a minute 20 away from kickoff of this second half. And if it's anything like the first half, we are in for something very special.
No doubt about it.
It's been a fight. Heritage Hall is currently leading by 10 points. They're up 16-6 on Millwood, but Millwood's going to get this ball to start the second half, and it's going to be really important for them to get some points on the board. Their only touchdown tonight was a 95-yard kick return by Ricky Hunt Jr., and they've just been struggling to get the ball, to get in the end zone offensively. They played very well special teams, but they need to pick up the intensity on offense.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And if I'm Heritage Hall, there's one thing I'm not doing, and that is I'm not punting or kicking that ball to Ricky Hunt anymore.
Yeah, and, you know, we're really about to test the athleticism for some of these players. Because that first half was over an hour and a half, and you know it's still pretty warm out here. We've got some wind picking up.
Good.
It's starting to cool off a little bit, and that's definitely going to benefit both teams. But we'll see what happens with the second half. They've actually put an extra 2.5 minutes out onto the clock. You know, I glanced down at my phone during halftime and saw that Ohio State is down 14-10 at halftime.
There could be an upset brewing.
Yeah, maybe so. I know they started the game up 10-0, and then Minnesota scored back-to-back touchdowns.
I really like what that coach is doing up there in Minnesota. He's had some really good seasons that people don't really talk about much, because he's always overshadowed by the bigger names in the Big Ten, like Ohio State and Michigan. But Minnesota, they got a good thing going on up there.
And they've got several transfers, graduate transfers, and they've taken advantage of the transfer portal as well. I know one of their starting defensive linemen is a former starter at Clemson.
So, that says a lot.
Yeah, so I like their chances if they can, you know, hold off the Buckeyes. That'll be an interesting game. Another interesting game, speaking of Clemson, I think that's a really good game. For all you OU fans, you want to be rooting for Clemson. You want Clemson to win the game. Why? Well, Clemson's schedule after Georgia, because that's who they're playing, is cupcake. They're probably going to win every single game after playing Georgia. And so that means if they lost to Georgia, they would still probably get in that Final Four, you know, with one loss.
You know they would, because those voters love Clemson. They love Alabama. They love OU. All the blue bloods in football, for the most part, they're going to get those votes just because of their name alone, even if they have one loss.
Yeah, and if Georgia was to lose, they've got a much more difficult schedule being in the SEC. The chances of them losing again would be a little bit higher, but if they lost two, that would almost for sure take them out of the top four.
Yeah, I think it would, and the odds are with Clemson because the ACC, I hate to say it, but it is a cupcake league as far as football. Now, basketball, that's a completely different story, and we're not going to talk about that because we're talking about football right now.
Yeah, I'm also excited about the University of Tulsa, the Golden Hurricane. They've got a good game against UC Davis there in Tulsa.
Nice.
On Saturday night. It'll be on ESPN Plus at 6:30. Big shout out to our friends over in Tulsa. They love to tune in to CBS Sports. Also, I guess Alabama, ranked preseason number 1. They're going to play number 14 Miami.
Okay.
The U at a neutral site at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta.
You know, Swick, I think we're going to learn a lot about that new quarterback for Alabama, and we're going to learn a lot really fast because that's a huge game. I know Miami is not the team that they were back in the day, but they do have athletes, and it's at a neutral site, and it's a brand new starter for Alabama with no experience, so who knows? It could be an upset. I doubt it, but we're going to find out about that quarterback.
Speaking of quarterbacks, I'm watching Millwood warm up here. We've got Iverson McElway who's kind of warming up his arm. We could possibly see him come in as a quarterback. We saw him come in at quarterback a few plays in a couple series in the first half, but it was mostly Ricky Hunt.
Yep. I think they're going to try to utilize Ricky Hunt possibly in the running game more and let this guy throw the ball. And who knows, they might hit Ricky Hunt on a swing pass out of the backfield, and we already know what he can do. He can take it the distance, any play.
We've got number 1, Bailey Brown, back to return the kick for Millwood. Heritage Hall kicks it off. And it's going to be picked up, and he used his knee to get off the ground, so that's going to be right down right near the 20. In fact, they're going to mark him at the 16.
First and 10, Millwood.
I'm not sure, 16 or 17 yard line, but it's going to be first and 10. Millwood. Carlos Strong playing that offensive line.
Flex on him
Along
again,
with
Carlos.
Damian Walker down there blocking. Asher Earls lined up in the slot. Bailey Brown's on the outside. Xavier Thompson also lined up at wide receiver. I think McElwee is in at quarterback.
He sure is.
Ball is snapped. He's going to hand off to Henderson up the middle. Gets tackled by a gang of Chargers.
I think they're going to give Ricky a break on this possession because I don't see him on the field at all, which is a big surprise because
he's down here on the sideline.
Yeah, they're going to rest him a little bit, Swick.
That's probably a good decision because I think he touched the ball every single play offensively and also played, a ton of snaps on defense.
He sure did. He's just a
second down and 8 for the Falcons. McElwee in at quarterback overlooking the defense. Shotgun formation. Got a running back to his left. Ball is snapped. He's going to fake the handoff and complete it to Bailey Brown, who for a wide receiver screen, but he's quickly tackled. I think that might be a loss of yards.
Yeah, that was Zach Fetro, number 11. He sniffed that play out from the start, and it didn't have a chance. Just great play by Zach.
So it's going to be 3rd and 10 now for the Falcons. Really important for them to get some rhythm on offense. They struggled at times in the first half and relied upon just a couple big plays to keep them in this game. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split, 2 to each side, 1 running back. Ball is snapped. McElwee's getting pressure. He's trying to run out of it. He gets out of it. He's running for more. Gets some yards. Turns a negative into a positive. But I don't think it's enough for the first down.
Yeah, Mason, Georgia, he just saved a first down, made a great play on an athlete from Millwood because for a second it looked like that quarterback was going to take off, but Mason was just there and made a great tackle.
We've got an injured player on the field, kind of banged up. I think it's a Heritage Hall Charger. It's going to bring a 4th and 5 situation to Millwood, and they're in their own territory, so I expect them to punt the football, and we've got Alonzo Henderson back there and lined up as the punter. And you've got dangerous Gavin Freeman in as a punt returner for Heritage Hall.
Watch out for an all-out blitz by Heritage Hall because Millwood is really close to their own end zone right here. I'd send the house, man. Take the chance.
They blocked an extra point earlier.
They can do it.
Might not be a bad idea to try and block a punt. We've got a stoppage of play by the referee. I think we've got a referee timeout.
And that timeout is brought to you by Family Leisure. Looking for deals on pools, patio furniture, grills, and more? Visit Family Leisure, 8498 Northwest Expressway, and online at okc.familyleisure.com.
Let's take a real quick break, and when we come back, we'll get this action underway. Just 10 minutes, 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Actually, we're going to stay right here. They finally started the play clock, and here we go. I was sitting there wondering, like, what is the issue?
I don't know, Swick.
Play clock is going, though. Millwood looking to punt the football. Ball is snapped. Kick is up. And they're going to mark it right around the 40-yard line. About a 20-yard punt for the Falcons. Tell you what, we'll take a real quick break, and when we come back, we'll see if Heritage Hall can get back in this end zone. Their next possession coming up next. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Welcome back to the High School Game of the Week. Got 9 minutes left in this third quarter. Got a 16-6 lead. Heritage Hall on top, and they've got the football and just got a first down after a pass completion to number 44, Cookson Cooper. Cooper Cookson. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10. They're going to hand the ball off to River Faulkner. He's got a man to beat. So tough to bring down. He's got about a 15 to 20-yard carry. Real quick hitting play right up the middle. Made several people miss.
And he just kept those legs churning and moving and got some really good positive yards after contact was made.
It's going to be another first down for Heritage Hall on a Millwood 14-yard line. Shotgun formation. Will Pay gets the ball. Hands off to River Faulkner up the middle. Gets close to the 5-yard line. I think they're going to mark him down at the 6, maybe the 7. It's going to be 2nd down and goal. Heritage Hall getting the signal in from the coach. 2nd and 5. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand off to River Faulkner again. He's going to get really close. It's touchdown. River Faulkner scores.
He wanted that, and he wanted it bad, too. You could tell because that last defender that tried to stop him from getting in the end zone, unfortunately, he got truck sticked.
Yeah, he did. He was not going to be taken down until he crossed that goal line. 22-6. Heritage Hall is got their extra point team out onto the field. Kicker is lining up. Millwood looks to be lining up for a kick block attempt. Kick is up. It is good. It is 23. Heritage Hall, Millwood 6. Just under 8 minutes left in this third quarter. A lot to cover. Stick around. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.
will be assessed on the kickoff.
Can you hear that? Shoot. Yeah, I'll hit you once I'm up out of this thing.
Welcome back to the high school game of the week, sponsored by SSM Health and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Millwood is going to receive the kick. Heritage Hall just scored, and now they're going to kick the ball off to Millwood.
And that is 2 touchdowns now up the middle, up the gut by River Faulkner. And he has 2 touchdowns. He's playing a great game, great blocking by the offensive line in Heritage Hall. And now the score is 23-6. Heritage Hall is on top of Millwood. And this scoring recap is brought to you by Boomer Kia. Get that new car you deserve at Boomer Kia, located at I-240 and Southwestern.
Yeah, there's still a lot of time left, but Millwood really needs to pick up the pace and get some more touchdowns, get some more points on the board. They've been pretty stagnant for the most part on offense. They haven't been able to move the chains. They've just got to pick that up. I feel like at times they've played some really good defense. They've made some solid defensive plays. But in order to keep up with Heritage Hall, you're not going to completely stop them. You've got to put some points on the board, and that's what Millwood needs to do right now. So Heritage Hall kicks the ball, and it goes out of bounds. That's a penalty. We'll see where they line up. That will probably be close to the 35-yard marker.
Yeah, I'm just going to be honest with you here, Swick. It's as simple as this. Millwood really needs to score on this drive.
Yeah, they need to score in order to keep this a ball game, because if they get down much more, I think it's going to be a wrap. But Millwood has shown that they can put points up on the board, and they do possess the big play ability.
They sure do.
We've seen it with Ricky Hunt Jr. They've been rolling with Iverson McElwee at quarterback this second half. I see Ricky Hunt is back out there as quarterback now, trying to utilize his skill set.
You just really need to get these athletes in open space and let them do the rest, because they have all the big playability in the world.
Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split. Ball is snapped. Ricky Hunt is running. He's trying to find some room. Gets through the first level, and then is tackled by a bunch of Heritage Hall Chargers. He probably gets 5 yards, maybe. Just depends where they spot him. Second down to 7. That was a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7.
Shotgun formation, Ricky Hunt in at quarterback. 4 receivers split. Going to throw and complete it to the wide receiver for a screen, and then he's immediately tackled by the Heritage Hall Chargers. Number 33.
That's Nick Keith, and what a play by him, because he just flew to the ball, made a great tackle, and didn't allow much yardage at all for Millwood. But it's just to the point where Millwood, they really need to pick up this first down and keep this drive alive.
That's right, 3rd down and 8, and they need to get this first down for the Millwood Falcons. Shotgun formation, Bailey Brown has ran out onto the field, lining up at wide receiver. Got trips left. 1 running back to the right of Ricky Hunt. Ball is snapped. Hunt's overlooking. He's moving, trying to dodge. He gets rid of it. Incomplete. Well covered by number 2, Ori Walker of Heritage Hall. It's now 4th down and 8 for the Falcons.
It really was well covered, but at the same time, that was just a tough ball to try to throw across the body. He was also running. It was a tough throw to make, and he just did what he could with it, and now it's 4th down.
Got Alonzo Henderson in as a punter again. It looks like the Falcons are going to punt the football back to Heritage Hall. There's a lot of football left, so it's probably the smart decision. But it'd be helpful if Millwood could get, a turnover on defense, but we'll see. We've got a delay game penalty.
And that's the last thing you want right now.
The Falcons, so that's going to back it up even more.
These penalties are just adding up.
Really is.
5-yard penalty.
Really is. Its penalties have been
4th and 13.
Biting everybody in the foot tonight.
Yeah, I have a feeling this Millwood coach is going to be getting on these boys' heads about all these penalties and make it a real clear point to clean these up.
Kick is up, really high, but not too far, and that's going to be right out of bounds right at the 49-yard line. Heritage Hall is going to take over on offense. It's going to be really important that they play some defense for the Falcons if they want to stay in this game. They've got to prevent Heritage Hall from scoring.
No doubt about it. And the best thing that could happen for Millwood at this point in the game is a turnover. You would love a fumble recovery or interception. A pick six would be extremely ideal, but they just need to get away to get their defense off the field and allow those offensive weapons to take advantage of their skill set and go score.
If you want to win a football game, you got to make a play.
Yep.
You got to make a play. Shotgun formation. Will Peg hands off to Faulkner. He gets through two lines of defense from Millwood. It's about a 7-yard gain. Yeah, 5, 6, 7. Not sure. Okay, they're going to say 4.
Oh, no. Strong is down. That's not a good sign. Hopefully he can get up.
Yeah, we've got an injury timeout on the field. Looks like a lower leg injury for Carlos Strong.
He might be cramping up, Swick.
They're stretching out his hamstrings. I am confident it is a cramp. These kids have been playing for a long time tonight, and we've still got a lot of football to be played. And Carlos Strong goes both ways. He plays offensive tackle and defensive tackle, and he's relied upon heavily.
He sure is.
For the Falcons.
And this just goes back to what you and I had talked about in pregame, hydration and conditioning. It's going to be crucial in the second half.
Yeah, 100%. He's getting up.
That's great.
Yeah, it's cramp. He's walking off under his own power. He just needs to hydrate, stretch it out. I'm sure we'll see him back out onto the field shortly. Before too long.
Get that man some Pedialyte.
Exactly. Okay, 2nd down and 6 for Heritage Hall offense. Got Will Pake in at quarterback. Gavin Freeman lined up way outside. 2 running backs in the backfield. Ball is snapped. Going to hand off to River Faulkner. Bounces outside, and then he's tackled.
What a nice tackle by Henderson, number 45. He just came in and lit that play up.
Yeah, he's on the field. Just under 6 minutes left in the third quarter. We've got a 3rd down and 3 situation for Heritage Hall.
Swick, I just noticed that Heritage Hall moved Gavin Freeman on the opposite side of Ricky Hunt.
Ball is snapped. He's going to bootleg left, and then he's going to throw and complete it to Evans. And that's going to be really close as far as the first down.
I think it's going to be maybe a yard short, if that.
Oh, they're going to get, they said first down.
And that first down is brought to you by Chickasaw Community Bank. Chickasaw Community Bank, committed to making better lives for everyone. Learn more at ccb.bank.
Just by the hair of the chinny chin chin.
That's right.
1st and 10, Heritage Hall. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. Going to hand off to River Faulkner. He's got room to run. 30, 25, 20, 25. Touchdown, Heritage Hall.
Holy cow, Swick. The blocking.
Touchdown for River Faulkner.
And that offensive line has stepped up in a major way. especially those 3 new starters. They're really stepping up to the challenge tonight against those huge defensive linemen for Millwood. I like it.
Playing really good football. You know, Gavin Wilson in there blocking, just creating holes for River Faulkner and then letting him do the rest.
And he's making it look really easy when he gets to the second level.
Extra point team is on the field. Kick is up. It is good. We've got a score, 30, Heritage Hall, Millwood 6. Millwood's going to get this ball back and see if they can add some points and cut the deficit. Coming up next, stick around. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, Thursday edition, right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. And we're back. High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Heritage Hall just scored a touchdown. The extra point was good. It is 30-6, and they just kicked the ball off to Millwood, who had a nice return by their freshman running back.
Yeah, it was a really solid return, and now it's time to build off that return. They got to go. It's time to score.
And, yeah, it's crucial they score because, you know, Heritage Hall keeps scoring.
They sure do.
So we'll see who's going to be in at quarterback for Millwood. It's mostly been Ricky Hunt, but they've substituted Iverson McKelwey in on occasion as well. But Ricky Hunt is in at quarterback. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split, 1 running back. Ball is snapped. Dixon throws, overthrows Bailey Brown, number 1 for Millwood. That stops the clock at 2nd down and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
It might be a good thing he dropped that ball because number 7, Brigham Evans, he was just ready to pop him.
He was on the head hunt.
He sure was.
And he knows how to pop. I mean,
yeah, he does.
He's a great tackler. Had a ton of tackles last year for Heritage Hall. He's going to have a bunch more this year. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. Quarterback draw. Makes 1 man miss. The 2nd man miss, and then he's tackled by a gang load of Heritage Hall Chargers. I think that's right back at the line of scrimmage, if not for a loss.
Yeah, and the first person on that tackle was a guy that we just finished talking about. That was number 7, Brigham Evans. That kid, he's got a high ceiling, a lot of potential, and I think he's just going to keep getting better and get more offers because he's got a really good size on him.
And he's got some scholarship offers to some Ivy League
schools
as well.
Means he's smart.
Which is very impressive. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers split. 2 to the wide side of the field, 1 to the short. 1 running back. Ball is snapped. Ricky Hunt's looking to throw long, and he does. Incomplete. Was looking for number 15, Xavier Thompson, but didn't get him. And that's going to turn over on downs.
Swick, it looked like the wind killed that throw because it was in the air, and then all of a sudden it just pretty much went straight down and died in the air. I think the wind has become a pretty big factor.
That's kind of like when I play golf. You know, it does that a lot. Even when there's no wind, that happens sometimes. But
well, I don't play golf because I'm not good.
But I still like to play. You know,
I don't blame you.
Still enjoy it. Ball is snapped. Punt is up, and it is not very far.
No.
In fact, it takes a Heritage Hall bounce, and it's going to be downed right at the Heritage, or right at the Millwood 40. So it's just going to take 40 yards for Heritage Hall to get a touchdown or a field goal on this possession. They don't have far to go. Really good field position.
And the wind is going with them. As you could see on that punt, once again, the wind was a huge factor because it almost blew backwards. And now Heritage Hall, they got the wind going with them in their direction to the end zone. So that could be really helpful for them. Not that they need it because they're up 30-6 right now. But Millwood just needs to stop, man. They got to get a stop and make something happen.
I'm sure they're going to key off River Faulkner, who's had 3 touchdowns today. But, they want to run that clock.
Yep.
And they're going to go to their running back that's going to get them the yards. And today that's been River Faulkner. Shotgun formation. They're going to fake it. And then they're going to throw deep. He's got a man. Is there enough time? Incomplete. Oh, my goodness. They called pass interference on Ricky Hunt. I feel like he may have gotten there a split second too early.
Maybe, but
that's subjective.
That's a really tough call. I thought he made a great play, but then again, I'm not the ref on the field. From our angle, it looked like he made a great play on the ball. Unfortunately, they threw a flag on him.
Yeah, I think he got there, just maybe a hair too late. Don't you hate that if you're a Millwood Falcon?
You do.
It's going to be first down and 10 for Heritage Hall. 3:32 left in the third quarter. It's 30-6. Heritage Hall is looking to add even more points to the scoreboard. Shotgun formation. River Faulkner in at running back. They're going to hand him the ball. He's got room to move. 5, 10, and then he's brought down inside the 10. Or maybe right at the 10. I'm not sure. It's on the other side of the field. We've got a banged up. We've got a banged up Millwood Falcon. It's Alonzo Henderson.
That is not good.
He tried to get up, but then he went right back down. I think it's cramps.
It is. You're right.
They're just stretching him out as much as possible.
Hey, Swick, that first down is brought to you by Chickasaw Community Bank. Chickasaw Community Bank, committed to making better lives for everyone. Learn more at ccb.bank.
I want to thank everyone over at Metro Technology Centers. They've done so much good things for this community. They're a huge sponsor of this broadcast. They have training for jobs in high demand. I would definitely check them out. They have hands-on training in medical assisting, culinary arts, and more. Earn certifications and licenses taught by industry experts. Metro Technology Centers, preparing you for life. So we're going to take a really quick break, but when we come back, we'll pick up where Heritage Hall left off and see if they can put some more points on the board, and if Millwood can stop them. But don't go anywhere. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM. And we are back. Thank you for tuning in to our broadcast tonight. Got a 30-6 score. Heritage Hall on top at the moment of the Millwood Falcons. And we've got a Millwood Falcon down on the field that they're attending to. It's not a serious injury. We think it could be cramps. It's not life-threatening, let me say that. So I know that a lot of our listeners, kind of worry about that from time to time because football is a rough game. Not everybody can play it. You've got to be tough. and you've got to be in shape, and you got to be strong and fast. I mean, that's unless you're a kicker. I guess you got to have a strong leg for a kicker, right?
Yeah, special teams practices are always a lot different than the actual offense and defensive players.
Yeah.
But he's getting up right now, so that's a really good thing to see. We need to get Millwood sponsored by Pedialyte, I'm telling you. These guys keep cramping up.
I know the humidity is high out here. Even though it's dark, it's still pretty warm, and the humidity is thick. It does. There's a stickiness.
Man, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I think it's cramps. I think that's what it is. He's getting help by those coaches get off the field, but Heritage Hall they've been moving. It's first down and 10 at the Millwood 13. So they are close to getting another score, whether it be a touchdown or a field goal. Now they're trying to get the play clock situation underway. Shotgun formation. 4 receivers split. 2 to the short side of the field. 2 running backs in the backfield as well. Ball is snapped. He's going to hand off to River Faulkner. Makes one man miss, and then he's tackled before the goal line. We'll see where they mark him. Just under 3 minutes to play. Well, I'm not sure where they mark the ball, but it's going to be really close to the goal line. Shotgun formation.
2nd and 6.
Ball's on the 10-yard line. I'm sorry. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand off to River Faulkner. He's getting close. I think that was really close to the goal line there.
Yeah, and that offensive line, they dominated on that play. The initial push forward from the O-line was crazy because he just moved behind them. They kept their legs moving. They kept going, and they're getting really close to getting another touchdown. Millwood has got to make a stop.
Yeah, ball's on the 2-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Heritage Hall has a great opportunity to get more points on the scoreboard right now. Shotgun formation, 2 running backs in the backfield. Ball is snapped, going to hand it off. I think that's Brigham Evans. Okay, that's number 1.
Again.
Yeah, that is his 4th touchdown tonight.
They just keep feeding that machine because he has been unstoppable. The O-line has been unstoppable. And if it keeps working and they can't stop it, I would keep giving that guy the ball and letting him go to work.
Well, yeah, and then now you've got a nice lead, and it's important that they just kind of milk the clock as much as possible when they can. Extra point team is on the field. Can they add an extra point? And they do. The score is 37. Heritage Hall, Millwood 6. Stick around. We'll see if Millwood can answer when we come back. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers, right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. And we are back. We've got a 31-6 score. Heritage Hall on top of Millwood. Currently in the 3rd quarter, got 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. Heritage Hall is going to kick the football off to the Falcons. And I know the Falcons are just desperate to get some points on the board.
Yeah, they sure are, and they need a score, and they need it now. I can't emphasize that anymore. Hopefully they can make a big play right here on this return. Let's go.
22. Number 22 gets close to the 40. They're going to mark him down right at the 36, 37-yard line. Millwood's going to take over on offense.
That was Dante Shaw, number 22. Great return on the kickoff, and they just need to build off of that momentum. They got to go.
1st and 10 for the Falcons. It's going to be important for Ricky Hunt to get this offense going, get some rhythm. I mean, move these chains. There's been several 3-and-outs for the Falcons that have really, really hurt their team. Got Gavin Freeman lined up at corner.
Against Ricky Hunt. What a matchup.
Yeah, Ricky Hunt has played a running back, and now he's playing wide receiver now. We've got Iverson McElwee in at quarterback. They're going to hand off to number 22, who gets some yards. It's about 5 yards.
A solid run by Dante Shaw. I'd like to see them get him going. He had that kickoff return that was really good and a nice first down run. Keep feeding him and then throw it out to Ricky Hunt and let him go to work.
That's right. It looks good on paper. It doesn't always end up that way. Shotgun formation. Iverson McElwee in at quarterback. Got a running back to the right. Ball is snapped. He's going to keep it himself, run for a sweep, but he's not making any progression upfield. He's just running east. And he gets tackled in the backfield for a loss. It's going to be about 3rd and probably 10.
What a player River Faulkner is. He just made that tackle for loss, and he is great not only offensively but defensively. He's going to work on the defensive side, and that just shows that Heritage Hall is really well conditioned.
Absolutely. 3rd down and 11. Loss of 6 yards for the Falcons. Just under a minute left in the 3rd quarter. McElwee in at quarterback. 4 receivers split. Got a man in motion. McElwee throws. Incomplete. Trying to hit Asher Earl over the middle. No good. It's going to be 4th down and 11 for the Falcons, and they send their punt team out onto the field.
I'll tell you what, Swick, Millwood is lucky that ball was not picked off right there, because there was a chance that Heritage Hall could have picked it off and made a big play, but fortunately they didn't, and now Millwood is punting the ball again. That's just not what you want to see. We needed a drive out of them to keep this game.
One player that I am impressed with, though, with Millwood, number 76, senior offense and defensive lineman, Donovan Cheney, 6'3", 414 pounds.
How is that possible to weigh that much?
And he's out there running. Like he gets after it, and he doesn't look to be slowing down. I've just been really impressed with his athleticism, carrying that much weight. He's a big kid, but my God, he plays his butt off.
He does.
And he is a tough kid to block.
He's got some heart, and I really respect that. For somebody that weighs that much and to play both ways, that means he took conditioning really serious in the offseason, and he's trying to possibly take his talents to playing on Saturdays, and I honestly hope he does, because he's got a lot of talent, and he's got a good heart. So somebody that has both of those, you just wish nothing but the best for him.
And it's hard to move people that weigh 414 pounds. He is a beast in the trenches. And he's played very well today. I know the score really doesn't depict that, but he has played pretty well along the line in the trenches tonight. Millwood's got their punt team out onto the field. Alonzo Henderson is the punter. Going to kick to Gavin Freeman, and I would advise not to do that. Kick is up. Doesn't go very far, but it gets barely to midfield. They're going to down it right around the 48, 49-yard line. And Heritage Hall is going to take over again on offense. What do you expect? Do you think they'll score some more points? What do we got?
If I'm Heritage Hall, I would keep feeding River Faulkner to keep the clock running, and they can't stop him. They haven't really stopped him all night other than maybe the first quarter, and they got him going pretty good in the second quarter, and he has not stopped since that second quarter. So I just keep feeding him. However, at the same time, I want to keep him for the season, and I want to save him. I don't want him to get injured, so I'd be careful with how many carries he gets.
Shotgun formation, 2 running backs in the backfield. Ball is snapped, going to hand off to Brigham Evans up the middle. He gets about 10 yards. I think that's going to be a first down.
Yeah, that was a tough run. He really wanted to run over that defender right there. He tried hard to truck stick him.
Are you familiar with Mike Allstott?
I am. He played for the Buccaneers, right?
Yeah. That's what Brigham Evans looked like carrying the football just then. Hey, that's the end of the third quarter. Stick with us. We've got an exciting fourth quarter. Come back. So don't go anywhere. Heritage Hall's 37, Millwood number 6. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the high school game of the week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM. And we are back. Thank you for tuning into the broadcast tonight. Got our fourth quarter about to start. High school game of the week sponsored by SSM Health and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick. Got Dillon Tribble in as color commentator this season. Really excited about what you bring to the table, Dillon.
Swick, it has been a pleasure this evening. I'm not going to lie. I've had a blast working with you so far, and we're only 2 games in. We got a long season ahead of us.
We got a lot of games to cover, and I just love high school football in the state of Oklahoma. There's so many different, rivalries, so many different intricate matchups that I find interesting, and it's everyone's chasing that gold ball at the end of the season. And I think it's going to be a race for the ages.
I agree.
And Heritage Hall's in 3A. They've got a shot at the 3A title, obviously. But Millwood, despite tonight, they have a shot at the 2A title.
They sure do.
They give it to River Faulkner, who sweeps left, and he cuts back up inside and gets tackled. I think it's going to be a 6-yard gain, 5-6-yard gain.
Darius Jones, he made a solid tackle on that play, and you got to love that the Falcons are still giving out full effort at this point in the game because they're down by a lot, but they're still playing hard.
Oh, yeah, and you best believe Coach Darwin Franklin's going to watch those guys on film and see who's giving maximum effort at the end of the game. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers split. They hand off to Faulkner. He's trying to find a hole to get into, gets a couple yards and is brought down by Carlos Strong. We told you he would be back in the football game, and he is. And he made a play right there. Clock is ticking, and that's the motivation for Heritage Hall. They want to get this game over with and take home the W. But they also probably wouldn't mind putting up more points here as well.
Of course not.
We've got a stoppage of play. I'm not sure if somebody called the timeout or not. The referees just waving their hands in the air and like they just don't care. And 3rd and 2 on the Millwood 31-yard line. Heritage Hall trying to move the chains. Fakes the run and throws over the middle, complete to Cookson. He's getting 5. Got tackled at the 4-yard line.
It was a solid throw and catch to Cookson. He made a great play, ran hard, and they're almost, they're in the red zone again.
Was wide open over the middle.
It was.
I love that play. They've ran it several times. I think they've completed it every single time to Cooper Cookson. He has great hands for a big kid.
Yep.
Fullback type body. It's first down at 5. First and goal on the 5-yard line for the Heritage Hall Chargers. They're going to give it to Faulkner up the gut. I don't think he can get across the goal line, but he can get close. He's searching for his 5th touchdown today.
Oh, my gosh.
He hasn't got it yet, but he's trying.
It's amazing that he's still hungry at this point in the game. After all the carries he's got, he is still running hard.
Runs very similar to the great Emery Wilson.
What a star.
Yeah, Emery is heck of an athlete. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split. Ball is snapped. Touchdown, Heritage Hall.
That is the linebacker, Brigham Evans.
Brigham Evans in as a fullback and gets that fullback trap in for a 4-yard gain and a touchdown.
They said, let's get our players some touchdowns.
They have scored yet again.
And Swick, that O-line is just dominating.
They have played really good football today, and they have 3 new starters, like you said.
And they've stepped up.
And they really have. Kick is up. It is good. Heritage Hall, 44. Millwood, 6. We got 9 minutes and 27 seconds left in this football game. Don't go anywhere. We've got a huge post-game show for you, too, and we will announce our Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue Player of the Game at the end of the post-game show. So stick around. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM. And we're back. Thank you for tuning in to the High School Game of the Week Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM. I want to thank all our producers back at the studio. Dimitri done a heck of a job tonight. Also, Big Wes has done a tremendous job. We rely upon him a lot. Heritage Hall. Is that a false start?
No, the ball fell off.
Okay, the ball fell off the tee. I was like, I've never seen. It was almost like a synchronized dance move. I was like, what the heck? We've got some TikTokers out here on a kickoff team. Let's see. Kick is up, and it is far. Millwood will receive. Gets to 20, 25. Trying to get 30, 35. Tackled at the 38-yard line. Number 4.
Swick, I want to take a second and do a scoring recap. It's 44-6 now. Heritage Hall's on top. And the scoring recap is brought to you by Boomer Kia. Get that new car you deserve at Boomer Kia, located at I-240 and Southwestern. I heard they're restocking on new cars, so go get you one today.
Absolutely. They've been loyal supporters of the broadcast for several years, and we definitely have to shout out our friends over at Boomer Kia. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Falcons. Ball on their own 39-yard line. McElwee in at quarterback. He hands off to the running back. Gets some yards. 5, 6, 7. Brought down. Nice 7, 8-yard gain by number 22.
Dante Shaw. That was just some tough running in between the tackles. Positive yardage. It's 2nd and short now.
And he's banged up a little bit. I think he's got a little bit of an ankle thing.
Hopefully, is it cramps
it's a cramp.
again?
It's cramps.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Pedialyte.
Yep, it's, we started the game right at 7 o'clock, and so here we are 2 hours, and it's 9:37 now. That's a long time to play football, especially both ways.
But think about this week. I've noticed that it's really only the Millwood players. I haven't seen any Heritage Hall players go down with cramps.
Yeah, it seems to be the case.
Hopefully
Let's take a real quick break because I think this is going to take a second. But to our listeners, don't go anywhere. We've got this whole fourth quarter left. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. And we are back. Thank you for tuning in to the High School Game of the Week, Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. They've helped out that young man who was struggling with cramps, getting him to the sideline. We got a 2nd down and 4 situation for the Millwood Falcons, trying to move these chains. Hopefully get a score. Got 9 minutes left in the ball game. Iverson McElwee in at quarterback. Ball is snapped. He's looking to throw. He's got some time. He throws over the middle. Big. Almost caught by Ricky Hunt. Hit him in the hands and dropped.
That's tough. That's just one of those catches you got to come away with, especially at this point in the game.
It was a great throw by Iverson McElwee, and I think Ricky kind of turned his head a little bit too late. And as soon as he turned his head, it was right there. Was unable to reel it in. It's 3rd down and 4 on their own 46 for the Falcons.
They really needed that play, Swick. That's unfortunate.
They had an opportunity right there. There's no question about it. 3rd and 4. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split. McElwee in at quarterback. Looking to audible, but delay a game. So that's going to back them up. That's not what you want. And that's something that they've got to fix this week because they've got a nice schedule going forth. It didn't get much easier for Millwood. They play a 4A team, Clinton, next Friday, a week from tomorrow.
That's a dynasty program.
100%.
Clinton Red Tornadoes.
That's right. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split. Hands off to the running back, makes one man miss, and he's dragging him down. Was that Alonzo Henderson?
No, I don't think he's come off the sideline since he went down with cramps.
Number 6, Cameron Carter, freshman, running back, linebacker. He is a big player for a freshman.
Yeah, he's really big for a freshman.
That's impressive.
That just means he's going to be an up-and-coming star for Millwood right now and in the future.
4 receivers split, 2 to each side, 1 running back. Iverson McElwee in a quarterback, got a running back to his right. Ball Ball is snapped. He's going to fake the run. No, he's going to keep it. Trying to find a lane, and then is quickly tackled by number 52.
There's a little laundry.
Jack Harris.
Little laundry on the field.
Possible hold. Not sure who the penalty is on, but, you know, Millwood could use all the help they can get right now.
No doubt about it.
I think that's yeah, that was against Millwood. They're going to say loss of down, and Heritage Hall is going to take over on offense with just under 8 minutes left in this football game.
Look at Hunt and Henderson over here talking on the sideline. You know, they're just talking each other up. They got to get ready because they got a long season ahead of them, and both of them are the leaders of this team, so they got to step up and keep everybody else accountable and just go off the rest of the season because, you know, they can still win a state title in their class, no doubt about it.
100%. They're still very highly ranked, and they're playing a team that's in another level. They're in 3A. Millwood's in 2A. Shotgun formation. 4 receivers split. Ball is snapped. Going to hand off to the running back, who's going to get about 6 yards, 5-6 yards before he's brought down. Still was close to being pushed out of bounds, but the clock is still rolling.
Yeah,
about a 4-yard gain.
They made him pay for those 4 yards because he got popped on the end of that run. Millwood's still playing hard. I like that a lot.
They put in some younger guys to get them some action. You know, Brett Bogert has a great program to build his kids up, so by the time they get to high school, they're ready to play big-time football. Ball is snapped. Hands off to the running back for minimal yards. It's going to be third and in a ways. Let's just say that. Third and a ways.
Really good team tackling by Millwood on that play. There's about 4 of them that made that tackle. They're still fighting. That's just good coaching. He's still on them and making sure that they're not just going to put their heads down and give up and roll over. They're still playing hard.
Shotgun formation. We've got a different do we have a different quarterback in for Heritage Hall?
Sure do.
He's at an angle. I can't really see his jersey number. It's number 13. They hand it off to the running back. He gets tackled in the backfield by Carlos Strong. Another tackle for a loss by number 71 of Millwood.
So the new quarterback is number 13, Liam Burton.
Junior quarterback / defensive back / wide receiver. I have heard about Liam Burton. They like him. They like him. He's just in front of, behind Will Pack. And once Will Pack graduates, it could be Liam's show. Ball is snapped. Liam's going to throw. Overthrows his receiver, number 15, James Bailey. And that stops the clock. 6 minutes, 6 seconds left in this football game. And that's going to be 4th down for Heritage Hall, and it looks like they're going to have to punt.
Nice stop by Millwood. Now let's just see.
They needed that.
They sure did, and I'd really like to see them get another score on the board before this game is over. They got plenty of time, 6 minutes, get a nice drive. It doesn't have to be a deep shot down the field. Just a couple first downs. Just keep going, keep pushing, keep playing hard.
Jackson Carter is lined up as the punter for Heritage Hall. Oh, no, that was 4th down. That was, okay, so it's turnover on downs. Millwood has the football. 1st and 10 for Millwood on their own 43. Shotgun formation. McElwee in at quarterback. Ball is snapped. He's looking to throw. He gets rid of it. Incomplete. Was short. Throwing to a wide open number 16 sophomore Donovan Knight, freshman wide receiver for Millwood. He was open. He found the spot, just couldn't get the ball to him.
He just
didn't
put enough on that throw, and it just ended up hitting the dirt, which is awesome to say dirt because most teams have turf these days.
That's right.
And I loved playing on a grass field. It was the best.
Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split, 1 running back to the right of the quarterback. Iverson McElwee. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand the ball off. He's got room to run. 50, 45, 40. He's still going. 35. He's tackled at the 35. That was a great first down play for the Falcons.
Solid run by number 23, Chaz Dillon. I think that might have been his first carry on the night, and he took advantage of that opportunity.
He showed some burst.
Yeah, he sure did.
You know, you gotta play the hot hand. I understand that, but man, you get a fresh athlete right there with some pop, with some bounce in his step. You got to give him the football, see what he can do at this point. 1st and 10, Millwood. Ball is snapped. They're going to give it to Bailey Brown. He gets moving. 25.
That's another
first down. That's about a 12-yard gain.
And that is a Chickasaw Community Bank first down. Chickasaw Community Bank committed to making better lives for everyone. Learn more at ccb.bank.
Finally got some rhythm. It's just, a little late in the game, but they finally got some rhythm for this Falcon offense. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand it off to the running back. He gets about 2-3 yards before he's brought down by number 52 of Heritage Hall, who's had several tackles tonight, Jack Harris.
And he is fired up after that tackle because he blew that one up and made a really good tackle.
Really good lead by the defender.
Oh, yeah.
Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split. 1 running back. McElwee gets the ball. He's going to keep it himself, run up the middle, and is brought down right at the line of scrimmage. I'm not even sure if he got 1 yard.
No, Carson Beam was on the tackle right there, number 19. Solid play. He had help by another Charger out there, but for the most part, it was all him on that tackle.
We've got a timeout for Millwood. We're going to take one, too. Stick around, just under 4 minutes left in this football game. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, Thursday edition, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony and Metro Technology Centers, right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. And we're back. Welcome to the last few minutes of the High School Game of the Week, Thursday edition, here at Charger Stadium on the campus of Heritage Hall. This is sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers. We've got a score of 44-6. Heritage Hall has the lead over Millwood tonight.
44-6. That's another scoring recap brought to you by Boomer Kia. Get that new car you deserve at Boomer Kia, located at I-240 and Southwestern.
Stay tuned for a post-game show. We'll give you the Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue Player of the Game.
Swick, I don't know about you, but I could use some barbecue right now.
I could definitely use a bunch of Big O's barbecue because he is talented, let me tell you. They're going to hand the ball off right up the middle for minimal yardage. Well, it took him a minute to get down.
Those legs were just pumping. He did not stop until he absolutely fell down.
Got some young guys in on offense and defense for both teams right now, but Millwood would love to score just to cut the deficit as much as they possibly can. So, yeah, they're on the 9-yard line. It's 1st and goal for Millwood. Iverson McElwee in at quarterback for the Falcons. Got double tight. One guy in motion. Got a handoff to the running back up the middle. See where he lined up. He got tackled, I think, maybe 2 to 3 yards maximum. Millwood's getting the call from Darwin Franklin. Relaying the play back to his teammates. Now they're back to a split wide receiver. 2 to the left side, and Ricky Hunt split out wide to the right. Ball is snapped. They're going to hand off to Bailey Brown, who's trying to find the end zone. Can he get it? He can.
Nice.
Down Millwood.
That was just a really gritty run by number 1 for the Millwood Falcons. That is Bailey Brown. Way to get up in there in the hole, power through, get the touchdown, go into the locker room after this game on a positive note because you just scored a touchdown and you guys have a little bit of momentum going into the end of this game. I really like the fight that I'm seeing from the Millwood Falcons at the end of this game.
Yeah, got some momentum to end this game on. I know it looks like they're going. Oh, the fans!
Watch out!
Love it. Looks like they're going for 2. Here.
Why not? Nothing to lose at this point.
Shotgun formation. Double tight set. Might be a quarterback sneak here. McElwee changing the play at the line of scrimmage. And we've got a delay of game.
Man.
That's going to back him up.
I don't know about you, but I was really hoping they were just going to throw it up to Ricky Hunt and let him make a play.
That's still a possibility.
It sure is.
Are they bringing in an extra point team here? Not sure exactly what they're doing, but Big 76 is running out on the field.
Yeah, he is.
Got a kicker out on the field. They're going to try and attempt the extra point. Asher Earl is the kick is up. It is no good. The snap was really high. It was tough for Asher Earl to grab it and put it back down on the ground. Got the kick off, but didn't make it between the posts.
Yeah, that was impressive that they even got a kickoff because that was a wild snap.
Let's take a real quick break, and when we come back, we'll finish out this game and get our post-game show started. Sponsored by Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue, so don't go anywhere. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM. And we're back. Thank you for tuning into our broadcast, the High School Game of the Week, Thursday night edition. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM. Got Millwood, who just scored a touchdown. And then the squib kick to Heritage Hall, and then he falls down real quick. And Heritage Hall is going to take over on offense at the 37-yard line. Got about 2 minutes and 36 seconds left in this game. The score is 44, Heritage Hall. Millwood is 12. So, Dillon, just what's going through your mind? What are some things that Millwood can do better going forward? What can they improve on?
A couple things come to my mind. The first one is they gotta get rid of all these penalties. That has been really crucial in the game tonight, and it's just been killing them. And another thing that's been killing them is cramping.
Yeah,
two of their best players were on the sideline for a large portion of the game because they're cramping up.
Yeah, and I mean it's a hot one, and these conditions are a little bit hotter than normal.
Yeah,
you agree?
No doubt about it.
And it's been a long game. We started our pregame show at 6:30. It's almost 10 o'clock now, and they've been warming up well before 6:30.
Yep.
So if anything, they will get in better shape after this game. There's no question about it. Shotgun formation. Liam Burton in at quarterback for Heritage Hall. They're going to hand off to number 25, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield by a bunch of Millwood Falcons. And they're waiting until that play clock gets all the way down to 2-1 seconds left before they hike the football. They want this game to be over, and they are running the clock.
Which is a smart thing to do at this point in the game.
Want to thank all our sponsors for the broadcast tonight. Our friends over at Family Leisure, Boomer Kia, Chickasaw Community Bank. Really do appreciate you guys. Liam Burton's trying a quarterback draw, but he's going to be tackled in the backfield. Now it's going to be 4th down and long. Looks like they'll probably punt the football back to Millwood. Millwood's going to take a timeout, but we're going to stay right here.
That timeout by Millwood is brought to you by Family Leisure. Looking for deals on pools, patio furniture, grills, and more? Visit Family Leisure, 8498 Northwest Expressway, and online at okc.familyleisure.com. And I'm calling Swick out. I want to play him in a game of foosball ASAP.
You will lose.
I'm not arguing that. I said I want to play.
Well, yeah, we can play, but there's only one winner, and it's me. So
I like it.
I want to shout out everybody listening to us online or streaming along with the YouTube channel. Really do appreciate it. Stream by PPBC. Just search that in your app store on your Android or iPhone. And download it. It's absolutely free. You can listen to CBS Sports Radio anytime you want, straight from your cell phone. And then there's a link within that app that you can click on and watch the game visually. We got video. And the audio to that is Dillon and I. So it's a perfect scenario. You get to see what we see. Download the app today. Stream by PPBC. It's absolutely free. But you can always log on to our website at KINBFM.com and listen through there. And there's an All City Sports YouTube link there as well, so you can do the same thing you can do on the app. We want to give you as many different ways to tune us in as possible, visually and audio as well. So we really do appreciate your support, and we're going to be broadcasting some really good games tonight. Tomorrow, we're going to be at Edmond North, Edmond Memorial tomorrow night. It's a rivalry, people. I can't wait to get that started. Shotgun formation for Millwood. They're looking to throw. McElwee throws a bomb, and it is caught by Ricky Dixon for a touchdown. That was a 60-yard bomb. 60-yard touchdown by Iverson McElwee to Ricky Hunt Jr. Unbelievable.
There goes that man. Ricky Hunt Jr. is special, Swick.
He's got a lot of talent. He's got a lot of talent. And it's too late in the game to have a huge impact as far as whether they're winning or losing. But that just showcases his talent. That just showcases his athleticism. That was a 60-yard bomb. And do we have McElwee down?
I think so, and it looks like they're stretching him, which means cramps again. I'm telling you, man, I'm going to bring Millwood some Pedialyte next week.
Yeah, it's been an issue, as far as being hydrated. It's hard because we got to remember they're kids.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
They're kids, and they're doing the best they can, but sometimes you forget to properly hydrate yourself.
Yep. I had to really make sure when I was in high school that I didn't drink Dr. Pepper on game days because I love every flavor, all 23 flavors of Dr. Pepper, man.
Don't you? I'm a Pepsi guy.
I hear you. Pepsi's good as well.
Pepsi over Coca-Cola. You know what our producer Emery Wilson drinks? The little Fanta pineapple.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Okay.
He drinks the, let's just say, the fruity drinks.
Nothing wrong with that.
He likes them a lot. So it's just his preference. Let's see. Extra point time for Millwood. Snap is made. Kick is up. And it is no good. Millwood is struggling to make an extra point whenever they score today. It is 44-18. 37 seconds left in this ball game. Usually we take a timeout, but we're going to roll with it.
There's
really not much time left in this game.
No, I'm just happy to see that Millwood got another touchdown because they have not give up at all in this game.
They're explosive.
Yeah,
they're explosive. They can break for 60 or 100 at any point of the game.
Yep.
It's defending that is really tough because they're so volatile.
Yep.
You know, they can go in there and have a 3 and out and just kind of stutter and struggle to get rhythm, but then boom, hit you with a 60-yard touchdown pass to Ricky Hunt, or come back with a 95-yard kick return.
No kidding.
I mean, they've showcased some big playability. They just haven't done it on a consistent basis so far this game.
And I honestly think if they cut out those penalties and these players aren't cramping up, we're looking at a lot closer of a game right now. They're going to bounce back, and they're going to have a really good season in their class, which is 2A. I think they're going to be contending for a state championship in that class, and the sky's the limit for these guys.
I agree totally. Tune into our post-game show, sponsored by First Security Bank. We're also going to name the Big O's Pork and Dreams Player of the Game. If you over by Big O's sometime, right off like Santa Fe. Santa Fe Road, there in Edmond. The address is 285 South Santa Fe Avenue. Make sure you check out everything he's got to offer. I'm a huge fan of the pulled pork platter. You can special order burnt ends. You can special order the pulled pork pizza. You can get loaded nachos. There's a ton of menu items there at Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue. Really good spot. Big O's won many barbecue competitions, and if you don't believe me, taste it, and you'll be a believer. I promise you that.
Can we hit that up pregame tomorrow?
I think that's possible.
I'm meeting you there.
I think that's certainly a possibility before big Edlam game tomorrow. Rivalry matchup. It's going to be fun to watch. 28 seconds left in this football game. Heritage Hall is on offense, and it looks like they're just going to run out the clock. They've got a bunch of younger guys in there, freshmen and sophomore, trying to get them some experience.
The ref is pushing one of those young cats up to the line. That just shows the inexperience,
And we've got a down. He's going to down it, and that's going to be our ball game. Heritage Hall is going to win our Thursday night edition of the high school game of the week. Heritage Hall 44, Millwood 18. Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we will get started with our post-game show sponsored by First Security Bank. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the high school game of the week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony's and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. And we are back. We've got a final score of 44-18. Heritage Hall has started the season 1-0. And next up for Heritage Hall, I will tell you once I get that information. Okay, for Heritage Hall, it's Clinton. It's Heritage Hall's turn to go up a level. They're going to play 4A Clinton Red Tornadoes right here at Heritage Hall on Friday, September 10th. Then they've got another home game the following week. It's a rivalry game between John Marshall, who's also a 4A team, and then they've got another home game against McLeod, and McLeod will be Heritage Hall's first district game on September 24th. So for Millwood, their next game is a huge rivalry. In fact, it's one that's been happening for decades upon decades and is really important to those Millwood Falcon fans. It's the Soul Bowl, Saturday, September 11th at L.W. Good Stadium. They're going to play the Douglas Trojans for the Soul Bowl championship, and that's always a sight to see. I've called many a Soul Bowl in my day, and it's one of my favorite rivalries because the fans just care so much about it, and there's tailgating before, there's tailgating afterwards. It's really a great venue. So I think Millwood is looking to pick back up on a week from Saturday, September 11th, against the Douglas Trojans for the Soul Bowl. Let's go ahead and talk about our Big O's Pork and Dream player of the game. Dillon, what are your thoughts?
Well, Swick, he made it pretty easy for me to make this pick, and I got to go with my man, River Faulkner. He was just running up the gut all game. They couldn't stop him. His legs never stopped moving. He ran hard. He's not afraid of contact. And, I mean, he's well-conditioned. He looked great the entire game. And he just didn't stop. His motor just kept running. So he is our Big O's Pork and Dreams player of the game.
How many touchdowns did he have?
That man had 4 touchdowns.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. That's a really good game.
Yeah, no doubt. 4 touchdowns, man, that is just outstanding. I'm proud of that kid, and he has a really high ceiling, and just keep watching him all season because I have a feeling that he is going to have a monster season for the Heritage Hall Chargers.
Yeah, they've got Clinton next Friday, and then Millwood has Douglas a week from Saturday, so keep up with that. Tomorrow, we've got our high school game of the week Friday edition. It's Edmond North taking on Edmond Memorial at Memorial Stadium. It's only been open 2 years, I believe. This is maybe their 3rd year. Very nice facilities. I encourage everybody to come out and support and enjoy some Friday night football. But if not, tune into the broadcast. We'll be broadcasting all the action, play-by-play, for the Edmond North versus Edmond Santa Fe game tomorrow night. And we want to thank you for tuning into tonight's broadcast, and we want to thank our sponsors so much. Big O's Pork and Dreams, player of the game. You know, if you are around, seriously, treat yourself to the best barbecue in Oklahoma City, in Edmond, in fact. It's Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue, home of the famous fat butt loaded baked potato, which is your choice of brisket or pulled pork with butter, cheese, sour cream, baked beans, barbecue sauce, and it's topped with a spare rib right on top. It's a beautiful, beautiful meal, and I enjoy it every time I go out there.
Wow.
Wow. Also, a special order your burnt ends if you would like, and check out their 2-meat platter. That is the victory bell for the Heritage Hall Chargers. They're victorious tonight, 44-18 over the Millwood Falcons. Tune in tomorrow night for the Edlam matchup with myself, Jay Swick, and Dillon Tribble. We'll be broadcasting tomorrow night from Edmond, Oklahoma. Thank you for tuning into tonight's broadcast We'll see you tomorrow, Oklahoma. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony and Metro Technology Centers right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM.